Come on in the room, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. To all the people that have been asking me, Room Shaker, why you ain't there to stream y'all live? Room Shaker, drop the link. Room Shaker, I need to talk to you. So I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to come on through and say whatever y'all feel like y'all got to say. Get it off y'all chest. Come on up and talk to me. I'm going to see how long it lasts before I get bored and want to move on to something else now. But I'm going to give y'all an opportunity so y'all can quit asking me for a link or anything in that nature. Because y'all should know when I do a solo layout live that the link, hey, the 185, the link does not come included. But it seems like y'all be misconstrued or how StreamYard and YouTube work because y'all be thinking it's a link when it ain't now. So I'm like, let me go ahead and talk to these people. Cecile wanted the link yesterday. Stunner wanted the link yesterday, but I gave him a link to talk to me. I didn't have a link for... Wait a minute, am I live? Yeah, I'm like, hey, Burn Dog, good morning. Grand Rising. Y'all, so today we ain't going out. Or do y'all want to go out? I'm going to ask y'all, shouts out to y'all for the cash apps. Y'all did y'all thing yesterday. Y'all did y'all thing. I done went to sleep on y'all. I still like, y'all, but I'm going to get me a fruit salad. And I'm going to do a fruit salad or I'm going to do some bananas and some fruits in a cup today. Because I don't know why. I don't be getting an appetite like that. Y'all just got to let it go for what it go for. I'm sorry. I don't be wanting everything. Okay, because I'm live on the title Processes Out of Control. So why is it telling me I'm live on something else? It's telling me I'm live at 2 different locations. Well, let me refresh this because this might be old. Let me see, y'all. Because I know I ain't live on 2 places. You getting your smoothies? I don't know. Peebo wanted the link. LG came looking for the link. They was, well, no, we ain't dealing with that. We ain't dealing with that. That was the least on my mind. If y'all seen the views on them videos took off. They did good. They got over 4,000 and some views. Shouts out to everybody that shared us out. Shouts out to everybody that appreciated us. Shouts out to all of them because guess what? Them videos got the highest views of everything on this channel. So it's people that want to know what's going on. And then I would love to know how dude doing because that was a shame that they was threatening him and throwing stuff on him. Like, that's crazy. No, I ain't getting no smoothie. I might get one today. If I go out. I'm debating on whether or not I want to go out, so I'm calling to ask y'all how y'all feel about it. How y'all feel about it? But I said we was gonna have a break because today I think is Sunday. I actually want to go talk to Mayor Johnson. So that's what I need to do. I need to see do ghetto network news. Do anybody know where Mayor Johnson is in Chicago? Because they think that they was going to Mayor Lightfoot house. I want to go to Mayor Johnson's house. I know he got people and details and all that stuff, but I would love to hear him and how he feel about what's going on and hear his explanation on how he planned on fixing this. Because you didn't do nothing but mess everything up. You played in our face. You let Chicago, well, it ain't just you. The people that was before you and the people probably going to come after you just gonna let this become a piece of shit. Like, and y'all taxing it ain't even fit to live in. Like, baby. And then y'all letting these, I ain't gonna call them wetbacks or nothing, because all of them ain't the same. I rock with some of them. But then y'all letting these people think that it's okay for them to come through here and mess up and do stuff. Congratulations, Room Shaker. Yeah, I left a stamp, but Pretty Ass seemed to break his flag and said more and some more stuff. Oh wow, they fix it to become the norm. But oh no, I ain't playing. I'm glad you put that timestamp on there. Thank you for that, cause I'm gonna put it on my Twitter account. I follow Trump on Twitter. I promise you, I'm flagging Trump on Twitter. Then I'm gonna throw it on Facebook. I promise I'm flagging Trump on Facebook, and I'm finna flag him on. I'm finna go on in my videos, the scriptures, and I'm finna flag him in all of it. And then I'm finna go to Mayor Johnson, and I'm finna let him know. Now, you say that these people deserve the right to protest, but how are you allowing other people to be violently attacked because they represent the United States flag? Like, how do you think our Marines and our armies and all these other people feel about they fought for a country and they can't even say they proud to be part of this country because they getting attacked? Like, yeah, let's talk about kids. You say it's not an issue when it is. Like, yeah, I think it's time. It's time to use my voice because I really got an issue with that. And the fact that they so comfortable threatening people, ain't no telling what these people do when the cameras ain't on them. Did y'all see how they was throwing milk and stuff at the ICE people? Now, Trump gave ICE permission to hawk these people down like animals and slay them in the middle of the street. And ICE is only hitting y'all with gas. They only got one death fatality where they had to take the one out that tried to hit them with a car. But other than that, ICE really ain't doing it. They might lock y'all up. They might drag y'all across the street. But y'all wishing death on them. Y'all doxing them. Y'all telling them y'all hope they family died. Y'all doing all type of cruel stuff to them. And you want them to spare y'all because y'all went through so much. As the way I seen y'all act yesterday, y'all are not the victim. The more and more I be hands on up front and center for the things that y'all dishing out and the things y'all doing, I don't see y'all as no victim. They knew sooner or later y'all was going to become a problem. And that's why they trying to send y'all back. But they also knew they can get y'all to be the best slaves that they want y'all to be, because whatever job they throw y'all way, y'all going to want to be part of it. Y'all going to work for it just to have access over here. And then you tried to put us in a boat with y'all. No, we're not in a boat with y'all, baby. We're not in a boat with y'all at all. We're not getting thrown in cages and they offering us tickets to go home, but we sitting here fighting for land that you say America ain't shit, but you fighting to stay here. Let that sink in. So I asked them, and I couldn't get an answer in my video. What make our land better than yours if you got so much to say about our lands and we supposed to be raised as Nazis and we ain't got the education that that the earth give us? Then why do you want to be amongst us? Why can't you go home? And then you say they kidnapping? They ain't kidnapping. They gave you the option to leave on your own or be forced out. That was a choice that they presented. Well, you got a free flight home. You fighting for land that don't belong to you. Go home, Roger. If you got that much energy to fight over here, why can't you go on your turf and fight over there for all the things that we got over here? Why don't you go on and build your stuff up? Like, and the fact that it ain't enough people making noise about that, like, it just make me, to say, if I decide that I'm coming outside, y'all, I really want to pull up on a lot of people, and I actually want to ask them, how do y'all feel about this? I think we need to get us a sign and stand out on the street and ask the people, how do they feel about going on? Did they know what was going on? Maybe you might see it across the news or the news might not cover it, but these people feel like they could do whatever to us. Like, I'm just so serious. I think I want to go on the east side today. If I go outside, I want to go on the north side. I want to go on the south side. I want to go on the west side. I want to go all over and ask these people, were they aware that people are getting attacked up there, and these people are very much becoming racist, and they feel like they more important than anybody else. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of people that need to know stuff like this. And then I want to go over there in Cicero and all the other places the Latin Kings and the essays hang out. And I'm like, do you know that these people are attacking people? Like, see, because when they were sitting here on the west side and they started that beef and it rotated throughout Chicagoland and they wasn't letting each other come on each other's turfs, and it was turning into shootouts and battles and each side was losing some races and people. Like, y'all mean that, but y'all got these people that ain't even from here stirring up this race all over again. So then somebody brought to my attention that Mexicans just keep breeding babies over and over and over and over again so they can have a bigger populations. Like, well, blacks breed babies too. Like they ain't stop giving out babies. They ain't stop having babies. Blacks are sitting here having babies too. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think it ever gonna be where the Mexicans gonna out trump the blacks. And I'm not gonna say we. They trying to say last night that we in the boats with the Mexicans. No, the hell we ain't. We're not compatible. Just because they might got a brown little tone of skin like us, and our skin tone come in a lot of different colors. And then the fact that they were saying that we stole this land, like who stole the land? Christopher Columbus stole the land. But then they were saying yesterday that the land was stolen from the Mexicans. Girl, if that's the new lie y'all gonna spin, is that gonna be the new narrative? Like I ain't never heard that shit a day in my life. I heard it was stole from the Indians. I didn't know nothing about the Mexicans. Like this is crazy. This is real crazy, but baby, you can show. But then they wanted to tell the boy, your mama don't want you and all this other stuff. It was so many immature conversations out there. So where I thought enough black people should have just hit the scene and showed what the hell it was giving and what the hell was going on. Like for real, for real. Like I don't know. I think y'all better wake up because it's gonna become an issue and a problem. And then they mad because all these black people ain't coming out there to fight y'all battles and stuff. Only ones I seen out there, I seen about two or three, and they stance on the whole situation was y'all is that they got girlfriends and boyfriends that they was dating that was part of that race, and they've been snatched up and kidnapped and all this other stuff. I said, well, it's not kidnapping if they doing their job. It's not kidnapping if that was what their job ordered and required of them to do. Like it came from the president. So how are you sitting here saying these people are kidnapping people? Like y'all ain't gotta go to. So then I asked another valid question. Why can't y'all just go home? Y'all illegals. Why can't y'all just go home? She's like, because they made it harder for them to get back in. And I'm like, but you saying you being treated fairly, y'all gotta hide and all this other stuff. Like you shouldn't be wanting to be snatched up in the middle of. Then they said that they kids is being trafficked and all that stuff. Yeah, we heard about that. Then they trying to compare, like if you ask us, they talked about the cartels and stuff and the coyotes and stuff over there. But do you not know that we got the mob and everybody over here? We got the gang bangers, we got the sex traffickers, we got all the same people that if they catch you slipping and they can manipulate you and get to you, you gonna think the cartels want nothing. You got people that will dislocate your head, just go ahead and chop it off with a machete. You got people that will sit here and decapitate you and hide your body parts thinking they got more time before you figured out who you is. Like, you have not seen the stuff that go on over here. Like, we ain't no better. I think you just over here for the income because then you was like, these people decided to become ICE because of the money that Trump was giving them. Well, y'all came over here for $9,000 and some food stamps, so let that sink in. Let that sink in. So I pay attention to detail. I listen to what's actually being said. I dissect it and form my own understanding of it. And everything you was calling ICE out for doing, you doing the same thing because you're sitting here attacking people because they say that they don't agree with everything that goes on in this country, but we was born here. This is our birthright. So we got the right to brag about the good things about it, and we got the right to call out the bad things about it. But for you to tell us that we're narcissists and all this other stuff because we ain't agreeing with y'all and we ain't fighting with y'all, like, that's crazy. That's crazy. You don't know what the hell was going on over here before you got here. You probably only can imagine what you've seen on the news, but it's a deeper picture. So yeah, y'all ain't the only ones that, well, I don't see them snatching. Well, they do. I can't say they snatch us up and put us in cages because they snatch us up and put us in jail, falsified. Sometimes we deserve it, sometimes we don't. And they will electrocute our ass and give us an electric care if they feel like they wanted to and then come find out we was innocent. So yeah, you just don't know, baby. We got the right to have a voice and be angry as well. it ain't all about you, and the fact that you making it all about you, but then you want us to stand on the side of you like, yeah, that's enough for me. No. Then they say it would be better if we fight together. This ain't our battle, boo. And at the rate y'all going, we feel like our turn gonna come next. So we saving all our good little old energy for that good little old day so we can stand up and make a point. Y'all out there destroying property. Y'all out there doing all type of stuff. If they lock y'all up and then while y'all in custody, we don't even know who the hell you is, so you disappear, then what? Like, it's better ways to get your voice across. It's better words to be heard. You ain't got to be out here acting like no wild animals, because sooner or later they're going to try to treat you like one. Absolutely. So let's go on down this list and see what y'all said. Let me see. Bar Dog, good morning, baby. Yeah, okay. You said they fixing that because the norm. Crazy in the streets. Let's go. That jurisdiction nonsense really had me do my research earlier to the morning. Let's go. Hey, E-Money, good morning, good morning, good morning. So yeah, they was running amok yesterday, y'all. They was literally running a hot freaking muck that I feel like they didn't care about. They felt like they was the only thing important. They felt like they didn't care how nobody else felt. They didn't care what nobody else was going through. It was all about them. And what I noticed too, while they were sitting there watching the detention center, I just wasn't worried about it because they ain't worried about you going into that detention center where they at. But see, they also was sitting here doing raids and stuff. So it's like, why you even fight ICE? Because you ain't stopping nothing ICE got going on for real, for real. Not a damn thing. You ain't stopping out a goddamn thing ICE got going on. I might have came live too early because it's only 13 of y'all in here. But good morning, this is conversation. So people that was asking for the link and asking me to hear that conversation. This conversation, it seems like they gonna miss it because I'm having it. Y'all don't know what time I'm gonna pop out. Y'all know what time I'm gonna show up. So if you was waiting on me, you gotta go ahead and catch my time because I ain't on nobody's time but mine. I was busy today. I ain't busy. I said what I want to do. I want to go talk to Johnson. I want to go talk to Mayor Johnson for real, for real. We just got to find out where he at. Matter of fact, I know what to do. So, do. Don't even worry about it. Let me see. I know what Pulaski at. So, do. I can't have anything from because he's got a couple of things that it say that I'm It got a couple of things that it say I gotta edit. I'm still editing yesterday. And then another video popped up that I gotta edit too. But I'm glad because now it's letting me edit two songs at a time. So we almost finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only got 10 more songs to edit on that video, and then we can go in and get it through. That video will be monetized. And then I got a big edit going on another video. And then everything will be monetized, y'all. So what else y'all want to talk about? What else y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's on y'all mind? I'm sitting here naked. I feel so good. Probably need to. Why y'all ain't typing in the chat? Y'all ain't talking to me. Y'all know I'll leave y'all in a minute. So I keep telling y'all, I be trying to get y'all out the way and give y'all what y'all be wanting from me. But when I give y'all that, y'all don't be want to go ahead and talk up. Y'all shouldn't be hearing y'all voice. Okay. You say how long you rest for? I rest a couple of times. I actually, I actually had some good rest because I ain't gonna even lie to y'all to the last. I actually went to sleep on the scene too. I had me one of them infuser things and it had me lit. I ain't even smoked no weed yesterday. I popped that infused thing, baby, and that infused thing gave me all the life that I needed to the point where it had me comatose and stuck, and I couldn't do nothing but go out for the count. Uh-huh. Baby, I love it. Now, I don't know why everybody keep talking about people trying to get me to the dispensary, go try out the dispensary. I'm telling y'all like this. I don't mess with the dispensary. I ain't finna start messing with the dispensary. The people I've been rocking with for the longest, they keep me fixed, and I ain't had no hiccups or no issues rocking with them. And I'm the type, if it ain't broken, why change it up? Like, I'm gonna be honest. So, no, I'm gonna keep getting my supply and everything I need from who I get it from. Nice and right and tight. And it be that good stuff. And I ain't gotta worry about them putting no chemicals on it. I ain't gotta worry about them doing nothing. They ain't putting on what you call it, pesticide and all that other stuff on their stuff. Like some people, they sit here. Like I say, I know people that sit here and getting that fig and all and stuff and double up and lay stuff up and say they be telling me about what all they be doing in their weed and stuff. So yeah. I don't want that from everybody. That's why I say I'm bad from everybody because there's a lot of people I done met in Chicago that tell me how they lay stuff up, especially if they find some bunk weed, they'll go ahead and dock on it and put some spray, some stuff on it, or dip it in something, or put a wet look residue on there. And you will never know. You will think it's good because you will get half of it, but never know that it was laced up. So, yeah, I ain't doing it. It's people, remember, I done had people on my last time about they put embalming fluid on there. And I'm like, embalming fluid? And I'm like, yeah, no. No, I don't smoke with everybody. No. And that's why I keep my own stuff. So when people like, yeah, get this person and get you this and do that. No, I'm good. I want to know where mine came from. I want to know what is in it. Because I know too many people that's in them fields that tell me. And that's why I say I'm glad that they bless me in the streets don't mind telling me I got a comfortable personality where they could tell me certain stuff like that and I not use it against them because I don't give a damn. You gave me a heads up. It ain't my place to warn your customers or nothing. It's my place to never shop with you. Like, I'm cool with you. I ain't gonna tell your business, but yeah, I'm glad that they blessed me enough and gave me the option and told me that they did it. Cause they didn't have to tell me nothing. They could have just let me, if I was gonna ever do it, buy some weed from them or something and just had me one of them people out here looking like a zombie. But yeah, I don't know. I get like this, like people want to come talk to me about their problems. It's people that I meet in the street that if I give them time and got that energy, that welcoming spirit, they just start going and telling me everything that's going wrong and get to talking to me about what they doing. Like y'all see how these people, I told y'all see how these people be acting. Like I spoke to her and she started telling me how she moved up here. Her life wasn't nothing in Missouri and all this other stuff. Like, I don't know. And that's why I say sometimes I be hating that I spoke to somebody, but I be trying to be polite. But then it's just like you just feel like you supposed to sit down and just lay back on the couch and just get to telling me every goddamn thing. No. 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 Shit, that shit become draining. No, y'all need a priest, a counselor, somebody that's gonna be sworn to secrecy. Like I might not never meet you again. Guess what? I ain't never seen that lady again since then. So it might have been we met by chance, just because we was on a protester site. Let me see what you say. You say man, we up and running around. How long you rest for? You in the next room. What you mean you in the next room? What up, 85? Yes, sir. Same old. We gotta get it 100. Same old grind. Okay, what? Yeah, not the dusty bone. What you mean, not the dusty bone? hmm Yeah, because I didn't even know people was out here. If y'all want to be honest, I didn't know people ran around here. lacing weed and stuff like that. I heard of it. That's just like I done seen people smoke primos and stuff. Like, I don't know. To each his own. Then some people put that moon rock and stuff, and some people into mushrooms and stuff. Like these people doing anything, all type of drugs. It's like anything that's gonna get them high at this point. From the popping the pills to everything else. I'm gonna smoke my weed. I ain't gonna lie. I might eat some infused brownies or some stuff like that. But I ain't going no farther than that. I ain't going no farther than that. And you gotta be careful because you taking that stuff straight in, putting it directly through your system. So you want to be mindful of that. Okay, let me see what you say. They call it angel dust. Oh, well, I don't know. You sound better now before it sounded like you was far away. Ah, if you got to do all that to get super dope high, that's what the folks up. You say that's was them bath salts all and Tide Pods. Oh, you said that sounded like I was far away. I'm sitting here naked, laying down, debating on whether or not I want to go and put my clothes on, or do I want to lunch around the house? I told y'all we can lunch around the house. But I ain't got to sit no house because I ain't got to cook. We got some liver and rice left over that if they want to eat, they can eat. And then 9 times out of 10, he gonna be in the house all day. And since I don't want to be around him, I know I'm going outside. Oh, I ain't ready anyhow. I don't. I'm well rested, but it looks like it's gonna rain again today. So that's another thing, because then I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna be tired. I ain't got nothing to do today. So hold on. So I don't know. What y'all talking about? It don't matter to me. If y'all want to, we can stay in. We can relax. I feel like if I stay in the house, I'm gonna be sleeping off and on all day today. Because I ain't gonna do nothing. The only reason I don't like being in the house is all I do is the same thing I do outside. I get high all day. Like, it ain't nothing to do with the house. It ain't nothing to do with the house. We get high all day. Then I might go see it, because unless I decide to have a movie night, money ain't gonna want to be bothered. And this nigga ain't gonna want to be bothered. I know Cashapp be gone until Cashapp can't be gone no more. Cashapp a road running now, baby. You can't tell Cashapp nothing. She ain't trying to hit nothing. You talking about she want to go, baby. And I don't blame her. Because I be wanting to go. So we gotta do ready. Oh wow, from the sounds of it, through the window, it sounds like it's already raining. Because it sounds like the rain hitting the roof. It ain't coming down hard, but it sounds like it's already raining. You hear little drizzles. Yeah, but what it do? Nothing much. We here. When we going back for a Twitch party. Hi, bother me. You say hi, bother me. What you mean? We up there bumping. We was up there bumping. What are you talking about? Till you had to go to the class and Buddy was up there running the camp. I had to run. Oh, man, look. 85. I think we getting used to each other's personalities and attitudes. Because you know how he said, I made him mad and I left with an attitude. And he said, now he got an attitude. Oh, well, you got an attitude. But now I think at this point, I think it's good for me to keep my distance. I think I'm gonna do what my doctor told me and only take one class or twice, take a class twice instead of taking so many days out the week. I feel like I would achieve a higher goal if I take all 5 days that he offered the classes than I would just doing one or two. But yeah, considering our personalities ain't compatible, I'm gonna do it exactly the way I'm doing it. You understand me? I'm gonna do it exactly the way I'm doing it. I'm gonna stay the hell up out his way, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna do it right, and I'm gonna go by what my doctor said and I'm gonna go by what he said. Don't rush it. Just take your time. It ain't in a rush. And then, like I say, at first I was sore. Now I'm not sore. I'm gonna put the weights in the thing too, cause another thing, when I walk, I could just take the weights with me and walk around with the weights in my hand. But then somebody showed me some other weights that I'm thinking about getting to, y'all. It's the weights that you put on your arm. You could tie them around your arms, and then you can put them on around the calf of your legs, and you can walk around instead of toting them. It automatically wrap around, and you tighten it up on there, and you walk around with them weights attached to you. And don't forget, I still got my sweatsuit that I got. So we could also use the sweatsuit. Oh wow, that's what he said. Oh, okay. I'm glad I asked that. Did I respect that? What you say? Drop the phone number. Drop what phone number on live? Drop what phone number, girl? Yabba the Great. What is going on with you? Oh wow, that's why he said to you here. Okay. Hey, a click in the view. Milk is great too. What is you talking about? Yabba the Great, are you a troll? Because I'm going to ask that you keep up with the conversation, or we're going to go ahead and get you up out of here, baby. We seen, no, you have a page, because I went to your page yesterday, but you still can be a troll. Like, let's be clear. Milk is great too. Milk is great for what? What are you talking about? A click in a few. Good morning, my love. How are you? Who is these people, Hoppos? I don't know. Since we I know the chat was telling him he was weird yesterday because he came in here talking about I was his soulmate and what he had to do to please me and all this other stuff. And y'all know my subscribers, y'all start feeling some type of way because they started telling him he was weird. I'm like, oh yeah, they don't like you coming in here hitting on me thinking you got a chance. They don't like that, baby. They said we single to people on YouTube. We don't date off YouTube. We don't entertain people off YouTube. We don't want you trying to talk to us off YouTube. Like my subscribers say, it's a no for me. They say I don't even get a vote in the situation. They don't want me messing with no other person off YouTube because they feel like y'all ain't shit. Like, yeah, they have spoken. And they get to say so. Like, let's go. Who is these people? You keep referring to me like I'm a woman. You a man. I know you a man. I learned that yesterday. So no, I'm not referring to you like you're a woman. I know exactly what your sex is. Excuse me for expressing my feelings. Mm-mm. All these people on the board, baby, we just hope that you choose again. Cause I'm off the market. Yeah. I'm off the market. It's a no. Hey, let's go. Then they done made Stunner so mad he had to come over here and talk to me. Y'all just doing too much. Y'all doing too much, baby. But I feel like if Stunner want to start a page, he can start a page. I think it'll pop. He just look at y'all. Y'all don't have to go to a sector. If y'all don't want to go to a sector, just start going live and see what sector gravitate towards you. Because once you start doing lives and YouTube be able to see what type of lives you're gonna be pushing and stuff like that, they'll put you in a group that you seeking and you want to be attached to, but in order to get rotated all the way around, you're gonna have to unsubscribe from some people and move the hell on. Like if you tired and you feel like y'all tired and y'all keep crossing courses and ain't nothing else good gonna come from us, you're gonna have to be willing to let go. Cause if not, YouTube gonna keep sending you the weight of the videos you liked and people you subscribe because they gonna think that's the type of content you're looking for. So you ain't gonna never get put outside the box. They ain't gonna never put you on world spin and send you somewhere else because you're too busy falling up behind the people that you be talking about. Stop lingering in people chats in their bushes. If you tired and want a new scenery, change the scenery up. Go for it. hmm Like you can see these people like the fact that I'm sitting there getting this footage from them because you could tell on them videos how them views and stuff going. And then you could tell by people that ain't never cash at me before cash at me. Let that sink in. It was people actually supporting that live stream, saying thank you on their cash app and everything. So they actually enjoyed the different change of scenery. And plus they was putting it in the chat. They asked, hey Melissa Scott, where you been, baby? Let me see what it say. Excuse me for a special. I was giving you your accomplishment for keeping up with that really going on in the United States that we live in. Not a damn body. Let's go, Melissa. How you feeling, Melissa? What's going on, my love? Melissa, why you ain't been live? You felt like you didn't have nothing to go live and talk about? I'll understand that too. But why you ain't been live? I know there's a lot of y'all that I actually like what y'all give, and I think y'all will make good content creators. Y'all be stingy on them lives now. I need y'all to do better. Cause don't get me addicted and want to see what your live's gonna bring and what they gonna offer, and then you stop hitting the damn live button. Like for real, don't do me like that. I've been here. I know, but I'm talking about you ain't been hitting your live, but some good content room. Should I keep it up? Okay. Okay. Well, I want to talk to the Johnson. I want to talk to Mayor Johnson. And then I'm gonna log into my Twitter account later, not earlier. I don't know why that just came to my mouth like that. I'm gonna log in my account later so I can go ahead, y'all, and hit up I'm gonna go ahead and hit up what's his name? Trump on my Twitter account because I follow him on Twitter. I'm gonna hit him up and I'm gonna tag him in all my videos and I'm gonna give him the timestamp. Like, do you know that they breaking American flags and stuff like that? Do you know that they tearing up flags and stuff like that? Like, y'all say burning a flag against the law, breaking somebody American flag and attacking them and throwing stuff on them, that should be against the law too. So yeah. And then I'm gonna download the videos because I said I'm also gonna put the videos on dang it. I'm gonna sit back down. I had to stretch my leg, felt like it was for the cramp. I was sitting cross-legged. Y'all know how that goes. So yeah. And plus, y'all gotta think about the fact that it ain't no porta potties over there. And once you get in your park, if you don't want to lose it, you gotta sit still. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm sitting back down there. Oh, let me see. I will explain the link. Okay, let me give you the link. Let me give you the link. So, there you go. Just don't want to give the link. What? I didn't hear nobody ask for the link. The fact that you calling me Rump Shaker gonna get you blocked because that is not my name. Let that sink in. There go the link. I didn't know that you was asking for the link, Melissa, but I called it, so now you got it. Shoot, I told y'all what I was doing. I'm sitting here relaxing. I just got out the tub. And I still ain't put no clothes on. Okay. I dropped the link and she ain't here. Let me pin the link before it disappears. Hold on, let me come in here. Because Cecilia told me she wanted me to drop the link today. I hope she come out this morning so she can hit the link. Okay, I pinned the link. This is the time for everybody to claim they got questions to ask their questions. For real. Okay, I just heard you hit the link. Give me 1 second. Here I come. Okay, here I come. There you go. This Melissa. Okay, hold on. How you getting here? Okay, you got your camera on. Okay.
You know I
Hey,
keep the
boo.
camera. Hey, boo, I'm gonna get just got up out the bed. I be around, baby. I told you. And I always was a subby. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry. Ain't shit up here, June Shaker. Ain't shit up here. Ain't shit up here. It's too much. It's some days I get it, some days I don't. It ain't nothing. I've been taking sabbaticals for the last couple of years. Me, Cruiser, Toby, and Sassy. And every time that I come back from my sabbatical, I'll be up in the sky. I'll be listening. My thing is, this is some ignorant. I like it. I don't like it. I can't have it. And then if you want to swipe, you go left. It's just too much sometimes for my energy. And I be sitting back looking. I be in everybody's little chat, but I just don't be saying shit.
Right. Well, I'm talking about, okay, like what's going on in your city and stuff. Can't you change the content around like I'm doing?
See, basically, yes. See, but I was never one of the ones that came up here on an everyday basis or every other day basis, and I never did want to be monetized. This was my motherfucking hobby.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I could give some content and keep it moving and pushing because I can get the numbers if I choose to. But this was an outlet for me when I first started out on YouTube. Just something to do to get to know and meet some other people. I'm not about to sit up here and keep, because I don't even do this in my everyday motherfucking life.
Right.
Because the bitch say something to me so much and many times, I'm like, meet me outside, ho. Where you at?
Okay.
So I just come up here to get a little entertainment. I met some awesome people like I like to do trips. This past year have taught me, when I first got fired from that job, which I didn't care, it taught me to sit back, hold your tongue and listen and open up your ears because you're missing out on a lot of shit.
Right.
And so that's what I've been doing. I've been, like I said, I've been like the parties. I seen you and your content. That's why I come up. Believe me, I'm somewhere. If I don't catch you today, I catch you 7 days a week. I guarantee I see you about 3. But I just choose not to drop down because once you drop down, to me, it takes from the content creators' content and then people who hadn't seen. Oh, that's why I was coming on once a month. I actually be around. I was actually at the party with Lady Nika. I didn't see Miss Sheila fall. I was over at Bay Nation. I be over in the cruising area. I just choose not to give content, but come down every blue moon and may say something to let the people know that I'm alive because they won't know if you're doing okay or if you're in full bloom if you don't show yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of stuff. Now, right now, the content that's going on with Sharika, that shit with Sharika, if they really had to listen to the lady when she was alive, she told us she was sick. Who wants to be around when stuff like this is going on? And like I said, either you, like you say, you change the content, but I'm not about to sit up there and say I'm okay with everything that the beef, and I am beef sector that is going on.
Right.
I just sit back, look at it, and some of these women and men, well, mostly women because we outnumber the men, is doing way too motherfucking much and it's disrespectful. It's
I
very
agree. I
disrespectful.
agree. That's why I said, I'm not tuning in. I'm gonna change the way
Right,
and pass.
right.
I started doing my own thing, so I agree with
Right
that.
now, because you ain't even got to put yourself in the shoes. Just the shit that you doing. tells me a lot about your character, and it's okay because this is a virtual app. But I do have some virtual sense not to sit up here and fuck with that shit or even look at it.
Right.
It don't do nothing for my spirits. I have no opinion because, like I said, even with the uppity situation, they so motherfucker. How the fuck you surprised when somebody doxed her motherfucking ass and said it all in the paperwork?
That too.
Okay, that's stupid. How the hell you gonna sit up here and knowing I'm not making no excuse for uppity, nor lemon, nor Krista? I don't fucks with them. But when y'all find out the truth is the truth, they got suggest yourself, motherfucker. The one who suggests, let's see how your clean your house is. I'm not making no excuse for uppity at all. But the woman clearly got a mental issue. And the reason why she's in the position she in because she thinks she know it all. Y'all, all you gotta do is go back over it. That woman don't want to clean up. She don't want to do nothing but what the fuck she want to do.
Keep
It's bad
on the internet. Let's go.
As bad as a child involved. Like I said, if I would come up here and get content, I could be up here for a few hours, but I'm not going to spend my Monday and my motherfucking Tuesday fucking with the B sector. I may look at you, but I damn sure won't press record until I feel like it. That's where I've been. I can tell you, you know I know the content, girl.
Right.
They just stupid. They giving lemon. If you hear, I don't care if you hear this, don't talk to that man. I don't think none of them should, all that digging. Don't talk to that man.
Okay, so this is what I was confused about. If you don't mind me asking, if you don't want to talk about it, you ain't got to answer it. Like, why is they under the assumption that he's trying to get into the B sector because he want to come out, or they feel like that's what he told somebody else, or why is they saying he trying to be part of the beef sector and they don't want him in the beef sector?
I doubt if it's that the man want to blame is somebody because that man is hurt. Whether he the husband, the boyfriend, or whatever. That lady spent her last days fucking with us. For whatever reason, she can only one that tell us. I wonder that when she was over there on Pizza, she gave a hell of an interview. Whether Pizza know was an interview or not, it had. If I'm not mistaken, I might not be getting it right. It's something that she wanted beans and cornbread, or one of them ladies in that Discord to be her mentor.
Right.
And that's when I found out that she was in hospital and she was woo banging. And she said something about her liver, and she spoke on lemon and the drinking, but then she left it alone. I didn't know that she was over there in the Discord drinking. But see, the Discords are beyond that. I only do YouTube. And if you want to get in touch with me, you have my number. I don't go on all the media platforms for the simple fact that if I want to get your ass, I know exactly where the fuck it happened at, and I can nail it down and pop your pussy ass. So I don't think the man want to be in a B-sect, but I know one thing: y'all didn't talk to the man before. They didn't establish no relationship. What the fuck you gonna establish one now for?
Right.
That man, who wants to be in the B? Babe, he wants to be in the new thing now is he want to be in the B sector.
Yeah, that's what I heard yesterday.
Shit, I was over there with Babe Nation on the party bus. I was acting like I was in Chicago.
Let's go. Have y'all changed the date of y'all cruise?
I haven't even, when I wanted to do it, it was just up in arms. It was supposed to be an inburn and all that stuff. I have not even, we could discuss it and talk about it. I took a whole year off. This is exactly next month will be my 1 year with no vacation, which is good because like I said, I changed jobs. Now I'm ready to get back into doing some things. I took a whole year because I'm moving in with my son, girl. A lot of changes happen for the better though. That's why I say up. I had to downsize and she just don't want to clean. I keep my little place clean. My son, well, this is our little place clean.
Right.
So you just got to, but I ain't gonna, let me, but you know what? She ain't the only one. My neighbors downstairs like that, around the corner like that.
But she taking him to court for having roaches and stuff, and she said you could get free rent and stuff. Not if you nasty. That's where the roaches and stuff coming from.
Girl,
It
bye.
bugs out when you nasty and you living in an apartment complex. If I was some people, I don't know what the case is. She'll have to get out of my building.
I had to get some people straight about that shit. I'm like, wait. That don't work like that. I'm waking and baking. No, but see, uppity. Back to that man. That man, I believe that. Why would that man want to be in the B sector? That doesn't even make sense.
I know that's what they were saying, but then he could have been cussing them out and stuff, and because he was some boys was wherever he was posting it. I don't know if it was Sharika wall or what, but I was seeing the posters because Diva was putting them up on her wall, and she was holding Lemon accountable for it. And then I was like, I don't like Lemon, but we can't hold him accountable because Sharika knew her health issue, and it ain't nothing
Yeah.
Lemon could have told me to make me drink with him to go against my health. Like I would have chose me. Like, yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, I know that social media and adult peer pressure can be emotion people wants to be. I'm learning room shaker up here that people want to be everybody. We all want to be loved. We all want to be touched, and we all want to be wanted. It's one thing being lonely, and it's one thing being alone. And
Right.
it's one thing being bitter and everything like that. Um, I don't know that situation with that man. That's fucked up. That's a morbid ass shit. Cause I'm like, y'all gonna pay for this shit one way or the other. I wouldn't even touch it with a 10-foot motherfucking pole. If one of them women or men wasn't close friends with her in that Discord, then they shouldn't be talking to that man.
Right.
Don't tell him no bad. I mean, yeah, it's some bad stuff going on, but you really need a biased person in that Discord if he wants to talk to. But I don't think no one should talk to the man.
Right.
He knew that his wife or woman, whatever, that when she's sneaking around, they know, people know your family that you in certain things, but what can they do about it? You're grown.
Right.
I didn't understand her. I mean, if this is people, this is what they do. Lady P did the same thing. She fought to the bitter end. What do you
Now,
expect them to do?
because I keep hearing about her and people mad that she getting bought up.
Yeah, they gonna bring them up because she was one of the ones that when she passed away, she fought to the bitter end. They not gonna change what they do. They woo bang, they gonna go out here woo bang.
Right.
Just because they leaving this God's green earth for whatever the reason it may be, what do you expect them to do to be? They wasn't humble beforehand, so why would they be humble now? Why change? Why would a leopard change their spots and they own their way out?
Let's go.
I mean, I understand life goes on, but it's the way that no respect clearly with this Sharika for what I'm now they bringing a husband. This is some sick ass shit. Then you wonder why a person, I ain't got nothing to say. When I do say it, they sit up there and look at it. And I don't even really, the numbers never been a thing for me. Never. I'm like Rebel. I come up every now and then, and I come up and I like to freelance because I get a better conversation with the people when I do come up.
Right.
Because for me, if it was scripted and I press a record, well, I'm coming on at such and such. No, I don't need to come on at such and such. I just come on when the fuck I want to come on and talk my ish.
Let's go.
And I just come on back off of it maybe another 30 days. And that's how I've been doing it. I've been doing it like that for years. Everybody's like, I didn't even know you created content. I didn't want you to know. If I wanted you to know, I would have said, share me out. Back to the sharing shit. Motherfucker, share your own goddamn self the fuck out.
Let's go.
That shit. But that's the reason why, Shaker, I don't want you to think that you've been asking me, and I know you had started coming to the channel and said, let me explain this, Shaker. That's how I always been, baby.
Cause I keep telling people, I'm like, I wish y'all, cause right now I don't want to tune into them. I want the ones that ain't got the opportunity to go live and got something to offer to hit the live button. Cause I'm like, it be sometimes I don't want to go live. I
What it
want other
is,
people to go
we
live.
been here through the B sector, like I'll name a few. Cruiser left. Miss T Velocity, she come in and out. We're tired.
I know, and that's what it is. That's why I say it's finna be time that I'm finna have to go and start back
Yeah,
interacting because I be in a lot of different sectors. I'm finna have to interact with other people. So I was like, on days I want to come live, I come live and give my people content. But it's gonna
yeah.
be days that I don't want to go live, so they ain't gonna know where I'm at because everybody don't want to be shared out over here.
Right, and that's what it is. I think it's that them two. I'm not gonna say I appreciate the B sector for what it was and what it is, but this shit right here, us getting older, even Nika don't even come up like she used to. She and Brianna had been doing it. Bree had been doing it way before she got Mr. Pettyville. People is just life has been lifing with some people, and I'm not saying that my life is no better or less. I got more time than I had before when I was working at Taco Bell. Honest to God, June Takers, I got more time to come live. Swear to God, before I go to work, after work, I just choose not to. I think that's what most people at with it. Say fuck it. What the fuck for is a bunch of fuck shit.
And I can see that. You know, something I can see that because to be honest, like I be feeling like that. Like I don't want to go. I don't feel like I gotta go live all the time, or I don't feel like I want to go live. So I feel like I can go do whatever the hell I want to do, and they catch me on the rebound. But I do make sure that I at least come out here for the paid memberships and get them whatever they
Right.
might be seeking or want. But then I say for the loyal subscribers, I got to get them something. So that's why I said I change the scenery up if they want to. They can watch these damn
Yeah,
protesters
I'm
all
sitting
day
there looking.
long.
I said, what the hell? Because I remember you stating said that you was wanting to do some ISIS shit or ISIS come hire me. I said, go ahead, up there fucking around. But then I had swiped and I just kept going, doing my little daily work, whatever I was doing. Then when I looked in, I said, she really sick. I said, that's cool. And then I seen the guy with the Trump sign and everything. I heard you say, I'm sitting there smoking my ganja, and here come this man messing with me. I ain't messing with no motherfucking body. So baby, I've been in your bushes, coughing on.
Right.
And that's how most of us, if you think about it, Shaker, that's how most of us is doing, to be honest with you.
Okay,
Not
let me see
dropping
what you
down.
want. Hello, how may I help you?
Yes, I want to come up with Room Shaker. This is Yahweh the Great. I
Oh,
want to
Lord.
elaborate if possible. I don't want no problems or nothing like that.
Well, go ahead on, Room Shaker. We don't, because I don't mean up here with no man. Go ahead on. I'll holler at you later, mama. Because I don't know
Oh
this
no,
man.
you was here first, baby. You have to wait till some other time.
No. Okay, because I don't be, I don't
I
be
don't
knowing,
know who
I
that is.
don't be knowing these men. I don't be
I
knowing
don't
these
know him
men.
either.
I have to deal with the men's that I have to. If it was a GX or something like that, I have to deal with something like that. I don't know him.
Right, I don't either.
Now I ain't got time for no new friends over here. Mm-mm. It took me a while to get used to envy and Shakim always was used to him, but I'm just saying these men I don't know where they be coming from.
I don't know. He popped up yesterday and he was telling me what would he have to do to make me his and stuff. And the people in my chat started telling him he was weird. And I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, yeah, we don't date off YouTube, baby. My chat ain't gonna let you get away saying no stuff like that to me.
And if you did, I bet you wouldn't broadcast it. Just think
No,
about that. Don't
it
do
wouldn't
that.
happen. I had an incident with a person on here, and it's to the point where I wouldn't fuck with nobody else off YouTube for real, for real. Like, yeah,
I
no.
get it. Oh Lord, let me shut up because I get it. Me too. I'm just gonna say me too. I agree. It's just crazy. It could come in many different ways, but I'm just saying he come up. It's like 8:26, and you an hour ahead of me, behind me, right? It's 7:29. It's 8:29 here. No, then baby, come on now. Mm-mm.
Let's go.
No, it be
Let's go.
that's another thing. Well, you getting to know the weird. You want to do some networking, as we say, but it's the way that the people be coming in. But which way is it to come into the B sector or come into any sector unless you don't start talking to people and networking to people? You know what I'm saying?
King's
And that's
Lemon, cool. Oh my God, Lemon Page done found this way over here.
girl. Let me see my device.
Girl, that's a troll. One of his troll pages, baby.
They tripping. They be tripping. I don't even. That's why I say I come up. I said because Room Shaker been asking me. I say main one. Everybody been at YTC. No, because she know when I take my sabbatical. I told him you gonna leave. No, it's just that I slowed up in commenting because you could comment and you be trying to hear stuff, and you got people who want a moment. They get up on folks' platforms and want to act an ass, and you can't even hear what the content creator talking about. You been a missed the piece. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you, bitch?
Hmm.
So I just be sitting back off in the cut and stuff like that. Like today, this is my double. I work 12 today to 9:30. Well, I get home by 9:30. The girl, we get off at 9. So I'm off on Monday and Tuesday, and I go to work anytime from 4:30 to 9:30 Monday, and then on the weekend a double from 12 to 9. I just don't be wanting to come up here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see no need. My numbers still hold. People come up, they see me when they see me, and I like it.
Right.
Okay, y'all, but we see you no disrespect, but people just don't know you, sweetheart. That's all I was saying. I'm about to get down. You can come on up and talk to her.
Mm-mm.
I just would rather deal with the men that's in my sector that I know, and some of the black sector, the ones that I socialize with, to sit up here. I ain't got time for no new people.
Okay, so did you catch what happened yesterday? Because I think I might have to go give it a quick interview.
What is
Uh,
it?
Sonny came over here and he didn't like the way Olivia and them posted did him yesterday.
Who, Simon?
Girl, I don't talk to no goddamn Simon. Stunner.
Who the fuck is him?
Stunner is somebody from y'all sector. OG.
I heard of him, but I never been paid any attention.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't tell you, baby. When I heard that Sharika shit, all I wanted to see was Babe Nation, something positive. And I kept looking at Miss Sheila fall. I mean, I'm not being funny. Shout out to my boo, Sheila. I love me some Sheila. I needed some positivity, honestly.
I like Sheila too, but I think they were talking about that fall on YouTube cameras, and I'm like, what happened? And they was like, it was a Virgo party, and I'm like, I ain't know nothing about it, so oh well.
You were doing what it was. I seen you. I had you on. Babe Nation was on Friday night. You were still doing your commentary. That's when I heard about the ganja situation. I had left over at Pieces because I started in. Lady Nikki came in. Everybody was looking good. Sheila looking like Cowboy Carter and all that. So I had left and I was warm between all three of y'all. So I had two on my desktop, on my laptop in the desk, and one on my other device. So I was back and forth smoking, you know what I'm saying? I had to be to work tomorrow, which was Saturday at 12. So they was just chilling and getting themselves together. Mo Better was up there. So I had to get the video sent to me. Girl, she got Get Down on it. That was my mama. That's everybody's song. She was getting it. All of a sudden, she wasn't no more. Girl, I died. I died laughing. You know how we get up. Ooh, that's my song,
Right,
girl.
it get the cut up, and
Get
she
the
was
cut
down
up.
for the count. Well, at least she
And
didn't
they
hurt herself. I'm glad.
I say she got up on the table. I say we older. Because I went to my age. I say, now I know we between 55 and 60. We got no business lifting up no leg that's gonna hurt us and put us in traction.
Mm-mm.
Girl, I had just went outside on my little break before I called my little friend. She sent it to me. She said, girl, you gotta see this shit. She said, I done cried my lashes off. I looked up because Miss Toby told me, because if you ever seen the one with Lovely Love when she was doing the dog, and she fell off, looked like she went into a closet and cruising like, Lovely, is y'all right? Girl, when I seen Sheila, the whole motherfucker, they didn't even know she had failed.
Mm.
She fell down, but then what got me was they said she came up with a whole new wardrobe. Nita B said the camera was lopsided, but they said she came all up. They thought they heard somebody crying, and then I was reading the chat too. And the caption. Then they go back. They say she came up with a whole new wardrobe. But the thing that gets me is my friend told me after Sheila did all of that, I didn't know I had even failed. Baby, bye. We hope you ain't got no concussion. Because they said they had the pretty chocolate. They had Nika called Shelly because everybody was Like, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? We
Mhm.
don't need no laws. So all I seen was Nika, like, she steady bobbing, Envy steady in his bob, Miss Jean down in the chat, because I had to go back and put it down. I say, they said somebody doesn't fail, but the whole motherfucking panel was still going.
Okay, y'all, hold on. I'm finna go out here and warm up the fire so cause I think you're coming outside. I want to sit in no goddamn house.
It is like today, I think it's about 63. We got the cool in the morning,
Can I
like
let
Chicago,
you
cool
in?
in the
Give
morning,
me a
and then
minute.
it's hot in the evening.
Uh-huh.
It's been hot. Like I say, people been asking me the same thing. I mean, the content is what they're giving, but I'm not about to sit up there and I hear enough about Lemon. I swear to God, I never went to his motherfucking channel. I might have hoovered to look in and see who the characters is, but staying at Lemons, no. If I would do any late night, to be honest with you, and knowing I ain't gonna do it, it would be ODS's.
Let's go.
If he would do it, I would pop in there from time to time. I mean, because it's the audience and after some of the people, it's just that I never cared for anybody that was from Avatar Nation, but a few people.
Okay.
A few people. Nothing personal against Sir King and nothing personal against Lynn. Nothing at all. But y'all just not my cup of tea. I hear enough about it. I know about it.
What the
But tell me this, Room Shaker. Tell me this one. I am gonna be a messy because it won't be me if it wasn't. When did Catherine get a motherfucking wrench over at Lemons? Can chat tell me that? Let me put y'all up on here because I want to know because I'm not gonna find out till later on. JB Long Winded, CEO Boss Lady. Who else is in here that I see from time to time to be in chats? Okay, even maybe the troll page. Yaba the Great and Lemon. When did Catherine Powell get a stick over at Lemon?
You
That's
said
what I
what?
want to know. When did Catherine get a mod stick over at Lemon?
I don't know.
Girl, if she still ain't got one that passed us,
You think I was gonna give her one?
she worked hard enough for one. I'm just saying, I fucks with Jay Wilson hard in the long way.
I just
I'm just saying.
every once in a while she be places throwing shade on AJ Wilson. So he might be popping. He might see that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause the other day we was somewhere and she turned around. Oh, we was on YouTube cameras and she turned around and say, "I don't lie like Jay Wilson and say I don't be watching people and I do."
Yeah.
Cause
Girl, I
everybody
was trying
said
to
when
understand
Jay,
her.
they said when Jay
I,
Wilson found out he was gonna be caught talking about ball spot this, ball spot that, and he was gonna start cussing her out.
she might be busted bricks and busted this. Ain't no telling. Jay do what he do. You know how he is and what he girl about. But I'm just saying, back to them motherfucking mod sticks. I can't stand that shit either. Mod your own motherfucking chat.
They said the protectors. What you mean the protectors? What are you talking about, Big Perm? Who's the protector? Hey, body work.
It's a tool to protect this. Let me see. I got my other device on. Niggas
There
be
we go.
tripping.
Why? Because I don't
No,
understand that statement.
yeah, let me.
Oh, we
Oh, that's
outside.
what body. Oh, Body Works was talking about. Oh, but that's what you talking about. Body Works about the last week after he took. I took your stick. I heard.
I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm finna let this
Yeah,
one go.
I heard. Okay, so he gave. See, I had to thank y'all. I had to ask him a question. I had to refresh on my thing because that the writing on the phone is small. Then I get people. Let me shout out to Ladon. Ladon, you can't see like me, so she be typing in caps too with your glasses on. People get mad because you be typing in caps with your glasses on. I can't see, and sometimes my vertigo be pushing in. That's why I have to get off the computer screen and listen sometime because I'm not supposed to be looking at this directly on like that sometimes.
All right.
Okay, last week he gave her, so he gave her a wrench. Okay, last week after he took my wrench body work, so he started handing them out like, oh, okay, it pissed me off. Okay, oh,
Hey,
well,
JB. I
all
ain't
I'm
talking
saying,
about your title. You tell me what you talking about. The protesters out of control? Because you said the protectors. The protesters out of control, like they out of control. A man was holding a flag and he was claiming United States because this is what he was born to and he got that right. And they attacked him. They broke his flag. They attacked him. They was spitting on him. They was throwing
oh,
water on him. And then they told him he had to leave. And not only that, they tried to tell me if I wasn't agreeing with them and I wasn't with them, I was against them. And they turned around and slashed my tire.
girl,
So yeah,
no, you just
yeah.
sitting there peacefully. I thought you couldn't be at a peaceful protest.
But they don't. But see, that's why I went and bought me a 24 pack of Coronas. I got my gas can. I filled it up with Corona. And I forgot the towels, but I got the towels today because I said since they want to sit here and play dangerously, and one more person going to attack more, I'm just gonna sit here and throw a cocktail bomb on your ass and light it up and let you burn. Like yeah.
That
So
sounds like my mama with them cocktail Molly bombs.
because I called the police twice when they was attacking the men, and they kept saying ICE control the foul control that. So they was like ICE to handle it, but ICE don't control nothing but protect themselves. So why would you expect ICE to do the police job? So I'm like, oh y'all with the shit. So if it's everybody for their self, let's send this shit on up.
Girl, room shaking, Lord Jesus. Yeah, they be doing some stuff, like I said. Like today, I'll probably see you, and that's it. I make it a point when shit like this going on in the sector, I stay far away from that motherfucking shit as I can. I don't want that shit in my spirit.
Right.
I'll go to sleep with some Afro Law on. I'll go to sleep with YouTube on, but the damn show won't be no B sector shit.
Well, I was catching ODS replay from last night. I caught it this morning. But other
I
than that,
seen
I
it was
missed all.
on.
I went on YouTube camera channel, spoke to her for a minute, then I got down and I left and brought my ass back over here because I really didn't want to feed into that content.
No, I don't either. She know me and YouTube cameras gotta understand it. I be up in the sky. I pop in every now and then. I miss even Lady Nika yesterday, part two. I didn't even know she came on. You see, but that's why I end up missing Sheila shit because when I see shit going left, like LG still fucking around, want to talk to Brooke and shit, I ain't got time for that drunken shit. They my age, 57. I ain't got time for that silly shit because motherfucker, I will fuck you up for real, for real. I ain't got the patience like that. My time is precious.
Right.
I want to
So
see some good shit, some funny shit, not no bullshit because y'all this and y'all. Girl, go sit your ugly ass down.
So they basically was telling people that they had to leave the site. They felt like only the Mexican people had the right to be there. And they was basically dismissing us from the site. Like, you can't make us move. Who you talking to? Like, this is crazy. Like,
It's
it's
a
just a
public
lot.
area. It's America, and whether I'm that nationality or not, I can stand here. What's the problem? I'm not causing any problems.
Right.
So
I
you got to be
would,
Mexican to stand to protest?
yeah. They attacking anybody else like you. They got the F Trumps. They got the signs that say Trump is pedophiles and Trump is child molesters and all type of stuff they had out going on out there. But then if you came out there and say, God bless America, you came out there with a United States flag on your shirt or something like that, they felt like they was supposed to attack you and call you narcissist and Nazis and all this other stuff because how you represent the United States. But I told him, how you think our Marine, National Guards, and all these other people that fought for our country gonna feel about you attacking them for saying they proud to be an American? Like, you can't get mad at them for that. But they was like, girl, they was breaking the flag. And I'm like, damn, but they said we set the flag on fire. Cause I was like,
Yeah.
I told the dude, like, cause they doxed him right on the spot, man. They I don't know how they got his name, but they doxed him, and they started calling his name. He's like, y'all doxed me? And they was like, yeah, they kept saying his whole name. And I'm like, that's crazy. And then that's when they kept attacking him. And then they snatched his flag and they broke it. And they was hitting and throwing water and spitting on him and stuff. And I'm like, that's
Oh
gross.
Lord. Oh
That's
Lord.
gross.
Oh Lord. Damn. That's fucked up.
Right. So I said, you know something, I got the footage. I'm finna call the police. And the officer gonna say, well, I'll tell our sergeant to call you back. And then his sergeant gonna say, well, y'all should come up to the police station. And I'm like, well, since when y'all stop coming on the scene? And then he was like, well, I was the one that take care of that area over there. I said, okay, well, let that be the reason. Because I said, if anybody violate me, I'm violating back and I'm going above and beyond. I'm going to do what I feel like I got to do to protect myself. I'm going to
Because
choose
they
to be
ain't
over
even
here.
coming. They
So
want you to come to
therefore,
the
you throw
precinct.
something on me and I'm throwing some gasoline on you. I'm throwing a nice little cocktail bomb and I'm going to light the flame. And I'm going to go before 12 of my jurors, my peers, and I'm going to let them vote me not guilty.
They don't know about the health sector. They're gonna fuck around and
I
find
don't know
out.
about Chicago, but we know if we want to get away with something in court, we know what to do. Go for that jury trial, show the footage in the video of that we was being violated, disrespected, and threatened. They was throwing stuff on us. So why we couldn't throw nothing on them? And then spit is a soda up here. So yeah,
Bodily
remember they
fucking
spit on that
harm.
thing?
Bodily harm.
Right.
I remember my son, my baby son. He was being vicious that stole the BB gun, and they told he had the nerve to hawk up some spit. Baby, I flipped. Before I told the boy, don't worry about it because it was the neighbor next door. I went into drill. I drilled his ass like I was beating the bitch. I say, what the fuck is bitch? Do you know this is what happens to niggas that spit like this?
Mm-hmm.
I said, when you spitting on the motherfucker, you better be ready to take their life or your life. Because I don't know which one of y'all, because I bet baby bye. He'll never forget that motherfucking ass whoop. I beat his ass like a nigga and that fuck you gonna horse and spit up on me, bitch. What? Wait till I get my senses together. I'm about to fuck you up if you ain't ran off by now.
Run the video up on my channel, so I'm gonna put it on Twitter, and I'm gonna tag Trump in it, and I'm gonna tell
Mm-hmm.
Trump this is unacceptable. Damn, there's a crime going on right here. What happened?
Yeah, I thought big crime. I thought it was a felony or something like that. But there's so much shit since he done been in office. We ain't got half of the departments that we supposed to have. So shit, ain't no telling what's a crime and what ain't a crime nowadays.
Anybody that's coming outside on the expressway going westbound, the southbound has an accident right there before you get to 47. Once you go past the 47 exit, it's a pile up because it was a 5-car pile up. It was an accident.
Well, I hope the people that was in Babe Nation, they got this today is their last day. So that's why I say I've been watching other little stuff. And I ain't gonna say check. I said let me come up and explain check. I said she don't get it because you had just started to watch me. It's just I feel the same. I think we all feel the same. But I was asking about Queen Diva and Tiva and all that. I believe people around, but I believe they rather just got other things to do and in other sectors doing something better. You know. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't saying that the B sector ain't dry, but all this morbid stuff, it ain't cool. Never has been cool. They going down a rabbit hole, but I'm not going down that rabbit hole with their ass. Mm-mm.
All sectors are the same, right? Because I ain't seen not nail sector that don't do what all the other ones do.
No. We just switch it up, but right now, this shit with these people. Then I heard a couple of more people. Yaya said something about fresh pressed Jews. Some other people that passed. That one that really got me, and it was fucking Royalty. That fucked me all the way. I knew Sharika Chicago. I heard her story. I was over there when she was in Intel and all that stuff. Like, cause I fuck with pizza. But Royalty really got me because it brought some more names back up. It brought J Dunn to talk about Tita. So it was a lot of shit that I actually had to stay the fuck away from. I'm like, because these people I actually fuck with in real time and behind the scenes as well. So it was just like, and it ain't entertainment. It ain't fun. And I'd rather just come on every now and then and just do what I do when I do come on. Thanks. I shout out to you for people who keeping it going. I just ain't into this shit like that no more.
Right.
Internet paid. I got all types of stuff. It's just like, it is what it is. I look at it. Shit. It's more emotional and triggering. Like I got upset about Rico and the damn dog. Uppity, I can't give two fucks about Uppity. I'm just gonna be honest. Don't get two fucks about Krista and don't get two fucks about Lynn.
Let's go.
I'm just being honest.
If I don't get too fussed about Tracy and all the stuff she keep going on.
Who, Tracy?
Yeah.
That's my baby. Leave her alone. She get a hall pass. Certain ones get a hall pass. I like this soft air Tracy. I do. I don't condone it, but I like this air. I like Tracy poetry. But she gonna get tired. I just hope she don't go dark on the ass, and we know she can go dark on the ass. But I just get the only one who getting. I'm gonna be honest with you, getting a hall pass from me is Tracy and Lady Nikki. They gonna get a hall pass. And certain ones, I be like, oh shit, don't bring them out they box. They get a hall pass because they mild compared to the ones they done calm down. But when they want to come out they motherfucking boxes, I done seen all three of them in full bloom, and it ain't nice. Video for video, and Demetria Little, pound for pound. That's my girl, pound for pound. I done seen them things. Well, I guess Yaba, you got a lot to talk about. How long you been around?
Huh?
Yaba, it was some serious times, yeah. Well, girl, let me get on all here. I come up here and talk to Shaq. And see, you don't get conversations like this. This is organic. And see, that's what we was looking for. You get, oh, well, such and such and such, and one get jealous because they going on vacation, then I'm going to make my vacation, then I'm going to cancel my vacation. But you wasn't going on vacation no damn way.
Oh yeah, I am now. That I am trying to do, but I said I don't think I'm to the point where I want to do one by myself instead of meeting up with people. I done decided that ain't in my interest, and I don't want to meet up with
Let
these
me
people
tell
because I
you,
don't need these people to have a good ass time.
I said the same thing. Let me tell you, with Jay Wilson's situation, it was something that at the time that I had needed because I had always wanted to go on a cruise. Okay, I went. I took a chance. I made my announcement back here. We bunch of YouTubers. I know what these motherfuckers was up to do. Okay. So I made my own time. I had a blast. Do you hear me? I went the fuck on, and I went back the next year on my own. Took this year off. Like I said, when I got back this last time, not knowing, I did not want to go back to that job. So then firing me was the best motherfucking thing that can happen to me. I end up with 2 jobs. Didn't know which jobs that I want. And I'm still on that job today. It's been a year since all that situation happened. I'm in a better place, a better mind frame. And part of my situation was I'm not gonna never forget the B sector, never forget YouTube, because at the time that we were all shut down, I would never think in my 57 years that I would be confined in house and I would be called an essential worker. So I've met some good people and some awesome people. I've seen a lot of things in these last 7 years on this YouTube app, and I am grateful for, because otherwise, without the B sector, I probably wouldn't have met these people, to be honest with you. Have I evolved? Yes. Some of us has moved on for better things, and some of us is, for the most part, is just tired. Not saying that we not here. We wasn't into it like that before then, and life do change. Life changes every second of the day, and some of us find it that it's just not that we need to talk to you that way. Not saying that we can't, because I love to cuss. I cuss your ass out, and I've been cussing ever since I'm about 5, 6 years old. But We pick and choose when we choose to do it. And sometimes that energy is just not worth it. For some of us, I may meet you or may not meet you. For the most part, I like to travel. So I have no problem with it. Like I knew about Babe Nation. Could have been there. Could have been there. But right now, I think God told me to sit down for Hey Ken for a year and just, I love the crew. I'm about to try to find me.
I
You can
could have
always
went to
find the crew.
Silent kept saying he wanted me to go, but then I told him why? If I felt like if Bay Nation wanted me there, she would have invited me. Like I'm not inviting myself for none of y'all trips. Like it's some of them that I would have
Oh,
volunteered because
okay.
I wanted to go, like you and respectfully
Right.
I wanted to
Right.
go on y'all and I wanted to go on Treasure Lanes. But I don't want to meet everybody. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, yeah, no.
See, I'm
I just
thinking
wanted to
about
get the
with
ones that I
James.
thought would be a good time.
See, with James, see, I study the ships and all that. I don't think not. I'm loving the adult cruises for Virgin Voice, but see, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a ghetto ratchet bitch. I love carnival stuff. I will do my next ship that I'm going on is gonna be to Royal Caribbean, and
You
I'm
say
gonna do
room taker
Carnival Cruise.
unblocked. No the hell you ain't. I see you. Didn't you hear her when she said, hey Ken? So what you mean you blocked? I'm
Don't
sorry. Go
start
ahead.
no shit then. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind going on that Virgin Voyage. They gonna have a beautiful time and red and everything. I'm thinking about flying down to Miami when they do the because it's that when he's going is I think it's Mother's Day weekend or June something. I forgot. It's something. I'm getting my ships confused. I mean, not my ships confused. I got invited to a couple of them. But I'm thinking about going down there to the meet and greet in Miami for James.
I
I'm
wanted to
doing
go. I told James I was coming. Then when he said trolls, I'm not paying no money to go nowhere with no trolls. No the hell I'm
look.
not. No. No,
I
and then
get
he
it.
said we can't smoke. I need to have my marijuana because now my attitude is shitless.
Okay,
Like,
well,
especially when
Moonshine.
people playing and shit. No.
You can't smoke. I'm telling you, baby, look, no matter what ship you go on, no matter where you go, when you get on that water, I'm telling you, I went for the last ship, I just went last October, 6 days, 7 days. That's why I like the cruise. I'm just gonna be honest, and maybe because I'm older, baby. And maybe because I done did a couple of numbers and had to, I don't know. I'm just saying this is me. I'm cool with it. Because honestly, you're gonna find a motherfucker on that ship.
You
That's
gonna
all I
what?
got to say. You're gonna find there's gonna be somebody on there, and you carry you a pen, a vape pen. I did it. I swear to God, I did. That's what everybody. Oh, you on the ship for 6 days. That's why my kids won't go with me because they say I got to smoke. I said, look, nigga, it's a cool out period. I just became a drunk that whole weekend, though. I made sure I got the drink package. I stay lit. That's what I'm gonna be honest with. But I enjoyed myself though.
I'm a drinker, but I'm more like to smoke my weed because it helps me deal
Yeah,
with people. And then, like
I
I
get
told
it.
them, like the trip y'all last trip they had when they was on that cruise, one of the people from the Mo3 sector, Erica Kelly, decided to crash the trip, and she harassed MU the whole time, knocking on her door, following her with her husband, putting the camera all in her face and all
But
this
check
other
this
stuff,
out.
trolling. Like
First
I
of
don't
all,
play like
I
that.
was
I ain't
on
going
that
nowhere to
trip.
get jammed up and get in trouble.
MU didn't tell nobody. It was another person on there they was trying to do. I was right there. MU didn't tell nobody. MU bypassed me. She didn't tell nobody. I was on that trip. Erica
Right.
Kelly, that shit, like I told the bitch, you snap a picture of me. If you go back to I don't know what video, this girl we had a blast. Didn't anybody even know that shit was going on.
Right. Until the
Then you
girl
didn't
brought
even
out the
tell
footage
nobody.
because she the one told everybody about it. And you didn't say nothing
Stupid.
about it. Erica Kelly came back and told everybody she did it. And she sent pictures and stuff to Lady Snoop.
That didn't make no sense. It was stupid. It was 3 days. We had a blast. It was nice. It was nice. You sitting there snapping pictures, girl, but give me any girl, bye, please. It just the people want to do. I get what you're saying. That does put a damper on people that wants to do something. But I been once you see me and standing up, don't fuck with me because I didn't fuck with you. I was back and forth. I went to Jukanoo Beach. I was spending my time in hot tub. I went to the events that Jay Wilson had. We took our pictures. We had a blast. We had a good host, which was Jay Wilson and Vivian. I had a blast. Okay. And I know Treasure and them gonna have some good old fucking time. And if I don't go on the ship, it is not because I don't like not the people that's going, because I don't give a fuck. I pay my motherfucking money. I'm just not into virgin voyages.
I said, shit, I said, if I really want to meet Treasure Lane, I can meet Treasure Lane down there in Miami. Because he said
That's what
he's
I
going to
said.
hang out before he go on the trip.
That's what I was thinking about doing too. I said, if I don't get on now, I love to get on the ship, but I say if I don't do nothing but go there, then I think that's gonna be my first trip anyway. I just to touch my feet back in the water. Like I say, this year I just felt as though that I had so many changes with losing the job and the house. I'm not gonna say it was a set of depression. I just like, well, God damn Lord, what lesson is you trying to teach me? I ended up moving in with my son was the best thing for me. He hardly be here. So I know about changes. So that's what I'm thinking about. If I went through changes, everybody else, good, bad, ugly, or different, people just don't, not that I don't have the time. I got more time to come up here now than I had before being a general assistant general manager at Taco Bell. I just choose that life has evolved, slow it down, look at what you're doing. I just sit back and look at these fools. This is what I ain't gonna do. I'm not gonna do this. That's what I be saying. I be like, Lord, my life ain't half as bad as these motherfuckers up here. So,
Right.
but yeah, I'm thinking about going down there just to kick it with Treasure now. Because to meet some of the Miami, that's what happened when I got down to Miami 2 days early before the ship left on Friday. I got down there that Wednesday and met a few some YouTubers, April, Angie, met me down in Florida. On site April and Angie that be in the chat, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And party with them a little bit. So I was there 2 days early, and I love me some Publix. We ain't got no Publix up here. I wish we had a goddamn Publix.
Okay. So you think about go have fun, baby. I catch your recap of it.
Yep, I think about just going down there just for the not. I don't think I'm gonna get on the ship, but I think about just to get out. I need to go anywhere. My shit, I ain't been nowhere because I've just been working and working and working and working. Like my little new job, it's a change. It's a change, but I'm still cooking. I'm back into my element. What I actually went back to school for was culinary arts. I'm back into being a cook. I'm not a head chef or anything like that, but I'm back into cooking, and I am more at peace. I'm not nobody's boss. I was somebody's boss for 20 years. I had to open up the store. I had to do this. You get programmed. I got to do this, and my kids is grown.
Let's go.
My kids is grown. My oldest would have been 40 and my youngest is 27. So I don't have to drill and work as hard as I have. Shout out to my son, D. Do I still have to work? Yeah, I still got to maintain and all of this. That's why I was very truthful when I came on about a person turning 56 who's at a job that's programmed that just didn't want to be at that job anymore. It's a lot of folks going through stuff like that. Corporate America, blue collar America, which I consider blue collar because I'm, manual labor, put it like that. That had education, that had this, that had 6 kids. I'm still living testimony. I said, y'all ain't about to take this. I told the little girl I was about to hem her bitch ass up in that motherfucking restaurant. It was time to go. So God made sure when I got back 2 days before I got ready to go, they called me. They said, well, did you tell the young lady this? I said, yes. I said, you want my keys? She said, yes. I said, not a problem. You get to be over the age of 50. You don't give 2 fucks no more. Either you're going to tolerate it or move on or become the problem or just do something better. And I knew I could do something better, not be there. So room checker, that's why I just want to tell you, baby, it ain't nothing. It's just that I think most of us that was up here, that the ones that you want to see, I want to see them too. But like, I loved me cruising when she did her little Sunday and she came on and she talked about her cruise. So I just think that we have grown older It doesn't. It not that we're not around. It would take a person like Cruiser or me to come up and tell y'all the reasons specifically why we sliding away from the beach sector for anybody to really understand.
Uh-huh.
I'm still here, but I ain't gonna participate in some of this fuck shit. When it get back fun, I'll be right here. I ain't went nowhere. I choose not to engage. I choose to engage with people like you. I still fucks with pizza. You know, I'm always fuck with my little Pete, my troll. But I don't be. She know I be up in the skybox. I fuck with YTC. I be up in the skybox. Every now and then I drop down, but it ain't just what it used to be.
Right.
Girl, you get yourself together, and please, Lord, don't let this child throw no goddamn Molotov bomb unless she have to protect herself.
I'm good. I'm already outside. That's what I said. Let me warm my car. I'm already outside, baby. I was going to I want to go to our mayor house. I want to find out where our mayor of Chicago at, so I can go to his house. It's too early to be going to anybody's house, so I am gonna give him a reasonable time frame. But I will be trying to pull up to where I think he stay at.
Shit,
I
I
want to
knew
talk to
exactly
him.
what it. Shit, I grew up with the used to be the mayor of Cleveland, Frank Jackson. Shit, I grew up with. I knew exactly where his house used to be. All right, boo. I'm gonna get on in here, get me a cup of coffee, and I'll be looking. Thank you for having me up.
Okay, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. Have a good day. Yeah, I want to go to the mayor. I want to talk to him. I don't want to hear what you're saying on the news. I want to know, how do you feel about this, and why do you feel like we don't need help? You saying your citizens, your citizens, your citizens, but you playing in your citizens' face like you make people not even want to work jobs. Like, let's clear. Because some of us, we got enough to where we can sit here and refuse to get out here and work the jobs as much as we do. Like then you ain't gonna have no other choice but to give out benefits, because it's doctors out here. You can throw them a little kickback or get them a little something, and they'll write the paperwork that you want. They're saying that you got a medical issue, the reason why you can't work, so therefore that will make you disabled. So then they would have to give you benefits. Like it's too many ways to get around it. So the fact that they playing like this, yeah, that's crazy. Because he just don't know. Get me to the point where I refuse to work, because I feel like my taxpayer dollars ain't gonna benefit me and nobody in my family, but it's gonna benefit other people, and I would refuse to work. Like I'd be one of them people that's encouraging people how to just sit here and rely on taxpayers' dollars. Like I'm just gonna say it. Cause you could say you got muscle damage. You could say it's a couple of little stuff that you could say that's wrong with you, and then you just play your part because it's untraceable. They can't say what it is damaged there or not. Like I know too much about this type of stuff. Like I say, I watch people do stuff like this all the time. So don't play with me, because I would refuse to pay taxes any other day in my life. Absolutely. I would not work a job. If I do, they're gonna pay me cash and carry and pay me under the table. Because yeah, I refuse to pay taxes if y'all gonna do this. Like y'all ain't benefiting us, y'all ain't doing nothing for us, y'all ain't helping us. So I'm just gonna be honest. It's a no for me. I ain't worried about what nobody else feel and what they got going on and their views on it. But for me, it's a no. See, a lot of people I ask, I say, would you be willing to refuse what they need the most of you? They want to get dollars and build money off your back. Would you be refused? Would you be one of the ones that's willing to refuse to work to get them that money? Are y'all saying no? So y'all really don't really have no bargaining chips to stand on. Because no matter what they want of you, what they require of you, you willing to give it to them. So yeah, we hit different. Our vibe is just not the same. So I don't care. We all ain't fighting the same war battle, and I see it like that. hmm And then I told y'all today, I want to pull up on the young niggas and all the other niggas in the hood and stuff and ask them how do they feel about people being attacked. And they tell them black folks that if you ain't with them, you against them. Like, I'm for real. I don't know. Some say let it play yourself out, and some people say antagonize and make it be everything that they wanted it to be. Cause it's like I got a real nonchalant attitude, like I don't care. But I want to see how the right people and other people feel about this. And since y'all feel like y'all supposed to be able to turn up, everybody should be able to get a piece of the pie and turn up and do what they want to do and say what they want to say. So let's go ahead and get it on and popping. Like, I wouldn't give them if ICE become a crime scene for real. The fact that them people doing what they doing and they preaching violence and they threatening people, like they know to pick the right ones because they were talking that shit, but they didn't put no hands on me. But they was sitting there actually putting their hands on that man. They was actually doing stuff to that man. Like, that's crazy. Y'all was throwing stuff on him and everything. That's assault, baby. Spitting on him. Like, wow, because he had the American flag and said he loved America. He loved the USA. Like, that's crazy. I think if you spit on somebody, it should be punishable by death. I don't care what the law rules is. If you spit on somebody, we don't know what pain you've been sucking, what you've been having in your throat, if you brush your teeth or not. We don't know none of that. So if you spit on somebody, it should be challenged by death. If you throw some, whether it's coffee, acid, or anything like that on somebody, it should be challenged by death. I think if people put more stipulations on what y'all give out and what y'all do to them, and they actually start taking y'all life because y'all a waste of time and space, I believe y'all to stop moving the way y'all moving, for real, for real. hmm So I feel like it's supposed to be punishable by death. Like, yeah. So y'all better be happy because y'all keep throwing stuff at ICE. Y'all sitting there tearing up that building and all this other stuff. Like, Trump gave ICE permission to shoot y'all down. If he shoot y'all down, we ain't gonna give a damn about y'all blood being shedded because you wasn't peacefully protesting. You was out there trying to put on a sing and go for bed, and they hawked you down. May the best man win. So yeah, I ain't gonna care. Like, I'm sorry, I don't feel sorry for some of these people going through what they're going through. Because you don't feel sorry about you being out here acting like a hoopling, and tearing up stuff. Okay, so you ain't. So I don't care about none of this stuff. I care about you slashing my tire like that's a leak that I ain't gonna get back. Like, yeah, no. I was help y'all get to where y'all want to be. I need to know where can I get an American flag at? So short notice. Because I think I want to put an American flag up today. Because I'm American. I'd rather put that up than that Juneteenth flag because I don't have one of them, ain't gonna buy one of them, and I don't believe it and I don't represent it. I was like, ooh, if they mad about the American flag, let the Juneteenth flag and stuff come down this street right now. Ooh, they're gonna be pissed off for real, for real. Mm-hmm. Ooh, make sure you take the footage from the other side of the road. Please don't go to. I'm going wherever I want to go. I'm going wherever I want to go. The hell? You say take the footage from the other side of the road. Girl, please. I'm going right back wherever I want to park at when I get there. It's gonna be where I park at. Gonna be where I get the content from. Like, come on now. Stop telling me how to do my live streams. If you're gonna be in here watching my live streams, be in here watching my live streams. But don't come in here dictating and trying to tell me what I should and shouldn't do doing it. Because I know what to do. I know how to run my channel. I know how to push my content. I know how to run whatever storyline I want to run with and what narrative and pictures I want to paint. I know how to do all that. And that's what brought you here. Room Shaker, you like too much. We here for it. Room Shaker, you is too much. We here for it. You know what you doing. You say, what? I'm too much. I'm too much. Let me get some money out of here. Mm-hmm. And I keep saying I'm gonna go do that too. Because I keep saying I'm taking that money out of here and I'm gonna put it in the bank. And I ain't put that money in the bank or took it out the vehicle yet. So I'm gonna stop at the ATM and go ahead and put it in here, y'all. I'm gonna stop at the ATM and go ahead and put it in here. So Now where's sincere? Cause she asked for the this link, this live with the link for all the people that was asking me where the link is, when you gonna drop the link so we can talk about it. So today I came here to with the intention of dropping the link so everybody that's been asking for the link can have access to me. But once this link disappeared, the link will be gone for the rest of the day. So don't get the call and telling me to put the link down and do this and do that and all this other stuff. Cause ring around the roses, it ain't gonna happen. I'm just gonna tell y'all that. So what's understood don't need to be explained. I don't want no miscommunications or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Hold on. Until let me see, cause I can't see behind this board on that side. I'm trying to see where I can get in to get right in my line. God, I feel so good. I hope y'all, you know something. I hope they bring my dub back, cause I used that winter care dub during the winter. I hope they bring it back because they only sell it seasonal. That's my stuff, and I'm waiting on it for real, for real. I ain't gonna lie to y'all and tell y'all no lie. I love all Dove. I only use Dove soap. I don't use their shampoo or nothing. I use Dove soap for my skin. I use Gain for my clothes. Um, Thank you to 185. I did get branching out new stuff. Stop with the same old. Yeah, absolutely. Miss Melissa dropped also a lot of jewels in what she was saying. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like we just had that. Like, I don't know. If your man is capable of functioning, the same stuff over and over again makes you get drained. It feel like a time warp. It feel like it's unentertaining. And it like I say, anybody, it's good for some dumb stuff sometimes, but all the time it's gonna be a no-go for me. That ain't my pedigree. And then when you got other stuff, like we on our weight loss journey, when we got other stuff that we focusing on, we don't need all them distractions. So we need some stuff that we could be balanced. Cause like I said, y'all forcing me to come live and come out a lot more because y'all know I can't vlog in the house. Um, but it ain't nobody else going live that I want to watch. So I have to hit the live button. Cause that's why I'm trying to push Vila Shay and other people to go live. Cause they go live, I would be just as content sitting in their chat doing my own goddamn thing and hitting the live button. Cause shit, I'm on a weight loss journey. Y'all know, my members keeping track of that. Then I go to the doctor. Then I go to the exercise class. Then I gotta sit here and sometimes I gotta pick if I can line it with my schedule. I gotta pick up and drop off my child. So it's a lot of stuff that I gotta keep up with. And then let's not forget the therapist and everybody else. So it's a lot of stuff. Then the nutrient and stuff like that. Then go get the whatever, the smoothies, and then sit here and go get the massage and go see the masseuse and all that stuff. Like I said, I ain't even had to go see a chiropractor yet, but they said eventually I might have to go do one there. And my bones feel like they need to just be popped out or cranked up and straightened or something like that. But it's a lot of stuff up on the plate that I'm dealing with to where YouTube is not my top priority. This dumb shit they got going on, I can care less about it. Like, them considering that shit with Shakira, Sharika, or whatever, they saying that they don't want it mentioned, they don't want it brought up, and it's weird and all this other shit. Them people thinking under the influence of other people. Because for one,
If you didn't want it brought up, would nobody be able to mention you? You ain't gonna keep repeating yourself, and then when other people ask the question, you indulge in it. And then stop playing like y'all care when y'all showing that y'all don't. I think it's fake love. I think it's attention seeking. And I think, quite frankly, y'all don't give a damn because at the same time, y'all wouldn't even be entertaining her man. One minute, some of y'all feel like he got the right to do it. Next minute, y'all don't want him to be part of the beef sector. Next minute, y'all feel like he's trying to get his ass in and y'all don't want him among y'all. Like, y'all got too many motherfucking excuses for me to either pick a side or even be caring about which way or direction y'all really going in because I always shit about y'all. Like, I just don't give a damn. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. I wasn't cool with her. She wasn't part of my count. I ain't donate to the freedom. Like, I'm just saying, people die every day. But what I do feel like, if they got so much to say about it and they want to ask for donation, cremation, and all this other fun, what was y'all doing in y'all real life while y'all wasn't getting this shit together? If she was on her last days on this earth, she should have been trying to make peace with her man, not trying to entertain the strangers on this app that didn't mean her no good or give a damn about her. But hey, to each his own. See, what's wrong with me and what people don't like with me is that I got a nonchalant ass attitude, and I'm not gonna sit here and stutter about what this whole situation that they keep bringing up is starting to give. I think it give a gut check. I don't think none of it genuine. I think Lemon lying about being hurt, that people bringing this up and this hurt him. I think he lying about people saying that they gonna interview that man and they just wanted to get back at him. Like, everything ain't about you. This man is making long posts on this girl wall, hoping to get the hoping he getting the attention of the B sector people, and he is. And now it's certain B sector people that just don't give a damn to where they gonna hear him out. You want to come on here and run amok? You want to make a fool of yourself? You come on up here and you do right there. Now, don't expect no pat on the shoulder. Don't expect us to come to your rescue. Don't expect us to sit here and comfort you because you came out here. Like, if you should have known what you was getting into, you should have went for what the beef set to do and what it's worth. Because, quite frankly, you done seen people in the beef sector get their family drugged. Y'all done seen Tracy Mama get put out here and so many other people. Hold on, y'all. Let me. Oh, damn. No, I want my drug box. Okay, y'all. I'm back. Oh, it's raining. So y'all ain't gonna do too much jumping in and out. Y'all didn't. Y'all held down, didn't. And nobody come in here and try to steal y'all. Mhm, mhm. I did a cam up on my live for the ones who missed it. The ones who didn't. and go see it. I slim it down nicely, baby. Nicely. Mm-hmm. I love Debbie. I love girl, yes. You. Girl, I got the beads. I got the fabric softener sheets. I got the fabric softener. And I got the washer detergent. I got all that. People like, how you get there? How you wash your clothes? And they be smelling so fresh easily. It's not hard. Do you use everything that's supposed to go with? Like some people say they don't use fabric softener. Baby, I be want my stuff so fluffy and so nice and so smooth. And then I tell people, when you washing and you wash with washing powder, you supposed to put that stuff in there and you supposed to turn that water on and let it wash a little bit and then stop it in the edge of them clothes so you can make sure that water dissolve that powder. Y'all don't be knowing how to use washing powder, but I don't use washing powder even though you get more loads with the washing powder. I like the liquid because I don't have time to be trying to teach my daughter how to use washing powder. When I done explained it, and she still messed it up, and I'm like, see, that's wrong about washing powder. Because most people I know that use washing powder or try to buy washing powder, they don't break down and explain to people how to use it. You would just think it's common sense, but it ain't common sense. Because they be having that powder all in their clothes and stuff like that. It'll have my skin itching. I can't stand it. I can't stand it being in the clothes, and then if it rain or something, it just start itching, and you could tell it wasn't washed right. So I wash my own clothes. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Then you don't want nobody else sitting there packing, overpacking, and washing to where they break the belt or something. So I wash everybody else's clothes too. Today is gonna be a laundry day. And now, yeah, I did go home for you last night, but since people did pay me though for the ones that hit the cash app, I did go sit there for a little while longer for them. But I did get off my tail and go home last night, Nanya. I feel like I shouldn't have to sit there all the time. I should know when to go home. I feel like it was winding down anyway. I be bored, so this is my little assignment because I was supposed to go to the club, but then I was like, I don't even want to go to the club. I don't know. I ain't got out of club scenes. I'd rather hit the highway, y'all, and travel. I ain't gonna even lie. When I be telling y'all I'd rather hit the highway and travel for real. I done did most of everything that I would say to do. Only thing I haven't did in Chicago is got on the R&B boat. And that's where I want to go. That's the only thing I haven't did that done came about in Chicago that I wanted to do that I ain't did. The science and industry, the museum, and all that stuff. We did that shit as kids. You can go to our library and get a card and go there free all the time. It's open. Our library give you free passes to get into stuff like that. So, like stuff that we get access to just for staying in Chicago, we can go in there for free. Like that ain't a kick. Like in some places, like even in Memphis, if y'all got a Memphis ID, y'all can go into the zoo for free. Every once in a while, our zoo have free days, or they'll lock it down and say no kids allowed, and they turn it into a kicking zone for the woman. Like a lot of these places is finding better ways to get more and more money out of y'all. So yeah, the zoo got a little kicking spot where they sell drinks and everything. And they'll say after this certain hours, kids ain't allowed to come because it become a grown up kicking zone. For real, for real. I'm just telling y'all. I told you for you to suck your tire in there and get your car tire on. It's $45 now. I'm like, what? I paid for the tire. You mean it's $45 for you to put my tire on? And that man was like, yep. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I say, well, damn, how much the plug be? Because, the plug tire, it normally be 15, but he said that tire, the way they slashed that tire wasn't pluggable anyway. So I was like, I don't care. I got a brand new one. But, yeah. He said, that's 45 too. I said, oh, hell no. Hell no. I mean, that's too much. Y'all gotta be playing. Y'all trying to charge us an arm and a leg. But they gotta make that money back that they lost during COVID. Faction speaking facts, sake of home. Um, weather been wild. We got till this week, they said, for more craziness. It's raining now. Hey, Mary, good morning, y'all. See, we had home easy in school. I wonder if they still do that home economics. We did too. They taught us how to sew. We had food service. And then some of them you can take your nurses class in our high schools up here. You can take cosmetology in high school and stuff like that. And they had little agreements with places where after you took the courses, they'll actually let you work in there so you can get the experience of it. But a lot of them programs, they took that from the kids. If you notice, they taking more and more funding from the kids up here. That's why like you saying that you gotta take. He told us that he had to take out a loan, y'all, just for people to be able. If somebody just call in, because my screen just okay now. I just about to say my screen just lit up. Um, they took a lot of stuff out of school. They took a lot of funding out of schools because they closed a lot of these schools down because they turned them into shelters for the migrants and immigrants. And then you put $1 billion behind them, but now you telling us you ain't even got the funding to send our kids to school to make sure they got their books and stuff. And then not only that, you trying to tax the parents. Like I said, my problem and my stance is on how you treat us as citizens, as taxpayers. You raising the cost of living, and we talk about this. You raising our cost of living. You taking away programs that we need to better ourselves, educational wise, and put the knowledge behind us to make the right decisions. And you deciding to put it behind people that ain't paid in a dime. Then you tell us we don't qualify for government programs. You're trying to take the Medicaid, the Medicare. You're trying to take away all the stuff and benefits that these people will need. But you came in like it was a lot of people that, like even the VAs, needed medical attention. They needed med funding. They needed help. They needed backing. They needed a lot of stuff. And we had people that fought for this country going without, but you bring some people in from other places. And quite frankly, you giving them everything that we've been asking for. Then for the minute, you got this transportation talking about they want to close down because we got bus drivers and CTA drivers and L drivers and stuff getting attacked. Like people getting attacked riding the train. They getting robbed, they getting shot, they getting stabbed, they getting put on them shots on the tracks. And you know, if you get pushed on them tracks got voltage going through them. You could be electrocuted. It ain't what it used to be when I was coming up. I'm a 1980 baby. It ain't nothing like it used to be. It wasn't nothing like it used to be. And I want to say, and then I might take y'all over there to Inglewood too, because I want to say shouts out to Inglewood. Inglewood done started the program and making Inglewood better. So they don't start raising funding in their area and having block club parties and events and stuff to get the funding and money rotating back through their area just so they can make it start popping again. You say that mayor said say that BS. Our mayor said that. Absolutely. Our mayor said we should be happy that he's helping these people that came in here. But we don't matter. If you can help them, help us too. That's all we're saying. If you can help them, we feel like we deserve to be helped. I'm just being honest. We feel like we deserve to be helped. How you gonna put something before us and then you started taxing us? Like you told us if they voted you in, Mayor Johnson said if they voted him in, he was not gonna raise property taxes. Within the 3 to 6 months time frame that man was been in office, since he blew that $1 billion, now all of a sudden he's sitting here saying that he wanna raise the taxes. Shout out to the aldermen and the congressmen and everybody that voted against him and wouldn't let him do it because they said he promised that he wouldn't do that to the people. Shout out to them. And then I say, normally when they keep doing stuff like that, I'm going to tell you why they do it. Because they hope that some of y'all fall behind because it was right after the pandemic. They hope that y'all fell behind and they told these people they didn't have to pay y'all rent and they trying to take your property. They trying to take your land. Like, and then they want to say Republicans, Democrats, and liberals ain't none of y'all good. Y'all all scratching each other palm. Y'all making this stuff look like one is better than the other, but all y'all do the same goddamn thing if you want to keep it real. So yeah, no, ain't no excuses. I'm not on neither side. I just say it's time for a change. And people keep telling me about the wars going everywhere else. I can't worry about y'all. If everybody stand up for a purpose and a cause, and they all sit here and start saying they got a problem with what's going on and how we being treated and how we being done, then maybe people will get where everybody else coming from and they'll start setting this stuff down more and more. But I don't see nobody coming in on that type of time, and so all I can say is, don't wait till it's too late to get up and want to make a shout and cry about it. Because then that's when you're going to realize it's too late. You know how you let something go on for so long and you have a nonchalant attitude to it, and then when you finally want it to change, because you feel like you done got out of hand. Like, I'm like them old folks. When you see a problem occurring, you supposed to address it right then and there. Certain stuff you can't put off to the last minute, and then you want to complain about it because then it might be out of control. And this right here is out of control because you got people that's telling us to get off our own land. Like they live here and like they belong to it. Then for the lady in that, like, and a lot of the lady was like, y'all stole this land. Who is y'all? Like, I wonder where when Christopher Columbus was out here. And then for one, when they did a fact check, they said he was stealing it from the Indians. So who did he supposed to steal this land from? Because the Mexican people yesterday was saying it was stolen from them. So I'm confused on who actually the land was stolen from. Because y'all tell us whatever y'all want us to know. We're going to need some of the people that was actually here around back then to tell us what it really was. Because I don't think you're going to find the right answers in no history books. And that's why I told them I don't too much give a damn when y'all do Black history. I think y'all painted the narrative to make certain people scared. And y'all just don't know y'all made some people. Like that Black history stuff, y'all repeat that stuff over and over again. And then y'all let them see slavery trying to seep back in. And like they said, so many Black people said they ain't going. Like I brought that up yesterday for a reason. Remember when Mississippi and Arkansas, we know they prejudice down there, right? Remember when they started the beef between the whites and the Black, and they was burning down Black people church and they was burning down white churches again. All you was seeing going across the airwaves is that y'all can try this shit if y'all want to. It ain't gonna go in y'all favor. Then for last night, if y'all really listened to that video and got into it, they were sitting there saying how Mexicans overpopulating because they breeding faster than every other race is breeding. So are y'all trying to dominate the area? Because you trying to make sure it be more Mexicans than it is any other race? Like, I'm just saying, like, y'all overpopulating. Like, y'all spreading babies and popping out babies every chance y'all get. But, is it worth it? And that go for the Black folks, too. If it's even worth bringing kids in the world anymore, like, can you guarantee they have a safe, good future? Because, like, I seen a meme one day. And in the meme, whatever it's called, they was telling people, go back, we fucking shit. This was one human telling it to the other human. They was like, nah, go back, we messing stuff up. Like, that made me have so much to stand for in my eyesight. Like, for real, for real. Go back. Just stop it. Let's shut this down because it's getting out of control and out of hand at the same time. Well, you consider going to a town hall event, room check. I done been to a couple of town hall events. I done shared them because I don't have them up no more, but I have been up when they went in there and they politely told Mayor Johnson and everybody else that was in that town hall meeting, you gonna keep on doing what you doing and you gonna keep letting this shit get out of control and you gonna make us take back our land. And these was Black people that stood up in there and said this. And then we had the Haitians people, they stood up in that town hall meeting. I might go through my archives and get that video and release it back to the board. The Haitians was like, you don't even want us to be here. And I was looking at that like, why you want to keep Haitian people out? Because they didn't want Haitian people here, but y'all want the Mexicans here. But then, like I said, I do know what the Mexicans is capable of. See, let's talk about it. The Mexicans, any job that they get them just to be on our land, because most Mexicans that I'm cool with, they said they came here to make the money. They said that once they make that money, they pay the bills. They say if they got to ride together, if they got to live together in the same house or whatever, just to keep more funds and to send back to they other people over there still in their country, then they do that. And then we seen the videos of them telling their people to come over here. They could tell them how to get in and do stuff like that. Then we also watch these people break laws by giving these people license that they weren't supposed to have. If you had $200, which was the fee they put on their head, if you had the $200, they'll give you a good driver's license. You don't have to take the road test or the written test. And if you had $200, they'll give you your CDLs. And look at what happened. They gave them these CDLs. These people weren't even supposed to be driving. They out here making illegal use terms, taking life. They out here driving and can't even read the signs and don't know what the signs stand for because they was never taught. And they just doing too much. So now Doc decided that if you can't read English and you can't read the signs on the roads and you want to talk the signs on the roads, they don't feel like you have the right to have a CDL or even a driver's license. But it was people that decided that, oh, we could get some of the money that the government giving them, and they was giving them their license up under the table. As long as they paid $200 extra, they didn't have to take the test. All they had to do was do the part that they took the photo and they gave them their license and sent them on their way. They weren't verifying their identity. They weren't verifying their social security number, their birth certificate. Because, you know, when we get our license, we got to have, we in their system, we got to bring our birth certificate and our social security cards just for us to qualify for that. They came to take your job, your benefits, LOL. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Okay. If I could, I might have missed that. Yeah. Yeah, because people, hold on. People started saying that they was gonna stand up against this because it was getting to the point where they felt like and they seen it coming. But that what they see is during the pandemic, and I told everybody a recession and depression was gonna come piled up together because they seen that a lot of people, and it wasn't just black, it was some white folks and all these other people too. A lot of people decided that they weren't gonna work. They was gonna sit here and expect and want a handout. And guess what? That's what they pursued. You seen the PPP loans going around here fraudulently. You seen people filing unemployment fraudulently. You found a lot of people doing a lot of fraudulent things because they didn't want to get out here and get it out the mud. You seen people that, like a lot of, remember the landlord from Chicago that kidnapped the people out of his house and they pressed charges on him? Yeah, because he just took him out his house, took him somewhere. He didn't hog time or nothing. He made them leave by gun force, and he took them somewhere else and told them don't come back on his property. Or he gonna have a problem since they weren't paying rent. And he politely said the reason why he did it. He said he watched them go buy TVs. He watched them buy shoes. He watched them go shopping. He watched them do a lot of stuff, but they ain't paying him no rent because the government told them they didn't have to. Yeah. Then you had another landlord. He turned the water off to his building because he was like they was just running water and running up his bill. And then if he get behind in his bills, they put a lien on his property. So he turned it off. They told him that was illegal. And them tenants that was staying in his building, do you know that they took him to court and sued him? Now they was entitled to sue him because technically he did break the law. But if you ain't paying me rent, do you know it's people that ended up being homeless? Like some of these homeowners up here, I covered that stuff too. They became homeless because they could no longer pay the bill at their house and pay the bill on their other property to keep a lien from coming on and taking a loss. So they had to sit there and live in their car and just to pay the bill where the people was at that weren't paying no bills, running up bills in their names, getting liens put against their property. So I feel like y'all didn't do no justice. Now y'all coming back after telling these people they didn't have to pay these people, and y'all taxing them an arm and leg for their property and their houses, and you wonder why these people up here selling it. Like, yeah, they feel like you shouldn't have that type of control over them. They feel like you setting them up to be a failure. And quite frankly, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, I agree with it. So what we talking about? Huh? Is it okay? Or do we got the right to say it's something wrong with this pretty little picture that y'all trying to put off on us that we supposed to be okay with what y'all doing and what's going on? Like, how can you tell somebody what to do with their property? And first time they fall behind, you don't got no forgiveness program for these people not being able to pay their taxes. Somebody can come in, let me tell you this too. Somebody can come in and pay your taxes without your permission just because they got a list that they put up of everybody that's behind on property taxes. And they can sit here and trick. Let's be clear, they can trick you out your property and you don't even know it. Hey, pretty eyes, in order for you to get your property back, you got to sit here and pay them plus interest for them even paying it. You didn't ask them to pay them. You didn't tell them to pay it. They paid it because they found out you weren't paying and they thought that was going to be, because if you pay, they say if you pay somebody taxes for 3 years, you automatically can put claims on that property. In order for that person to get that property back, they got to pay you in full and pay you interest for the money you paid. Yeah. The laws are changing in January. Y'all better have a job if y'all want y'all benefits. Yeah, but see, that don't qualify for me because guess what? I don't get none. They tell me I don't qualify for them. So that's why I told people they ain't doing nothing but making you catch up with the rest of the society. The ones that was on here bragging about Section 8 and housing and all that stuff, you finna have a rude awakening because you finna have to get out here like we did and get it out the mud now. You no longer gonna have that financial assistance. And they said if you don't have a job, you gotta go sit here and sign up for them to give you classes and help you get back into the working field, whether they gotta give you computer courses or whatever. You gotta go sign up. Yeah, they say it's no free assistance. And then they say just because you got a disability, if your legs work, well, if your hands and stuff work, you could get a computer job. If you got good telemarketing skills, you can sit here and answer telephones. And they basically saying there is no reason, and that's why I say they capitalizing off y'all financially. So this is the only way I think y'all gonna win this war if people decide, okay, I'm gonna pause on this. If you want us to work, you gotta sit down and go to the drawing board and have a negotiation meeting with us and stop selling for the bare minimum. Y'all say here during this pandemic, y'all thought them stimulus was so much, and then y'all don't know how much Canada was giving their people. Do y'all know some of these places like these people don't even gotta pay medical, they take the medical and get them free medical out their taxes? Do you know some of these people gave their people $9,000 to $6,000 for a stimulus check? And y'all was satisfied with a $1,200 or $600 or $300 check. See, they dangled the little money because y'all running off greed, and y'all stand for it. Y'all was okay with that. That was y'all way to find y'all got a little pocket money to go to give to the weed man because it wasn't that very much. If you went and spent it on your kids some outfits and some shoes, and if it depends on what type of hairdos and haircuts they got to keep up with, like that's even extra money that you were spending. And yeah, let's not forget they say in January it's supposed to be a law where they ain't finna require people to have license. I'm like, oh wow, but then they trying to see how the insurance company's gonna go with it. But now they say it's a couple of insurance companies that done popped up out of nowhere to where the insurance companies that done popped up out of nowhere, y'all. They telling you all you gotta do is file for liability and then they'll give you full coverage too without a license. Mm. Let that sink in. Yeah. I also heard from the DMV that they put stipulations on your age now. They're trying to put a longer date on that to where you can require. They're trying to put a longer date on there for you to be able to require your license and stuff. So the kids they want to move the date up. Not only is they trying to block it to where you can't get it at the age 16 no more, they trying to make you say you can't get your license until you get 21 or 25. I'm like, oh wow. And in Mississippi, That's another thing I found out too. Um, a couple people telling me now that a parent, they trying to say that you if you up under your parents and stuff, they don't want you to be able to get your own benefits unless you get married. Other than that, your parents still got the right to keep you on their benefits. If you stand in their house, you can't get your own benefits. So a lot of stuff people have been complaining about, it's catching up to them when they finally trying to make a change. But I don't think this change they making is for the better. It could be just making stuff a whole lot worse. Pretty eyes, you wanted me to drop the link yesterday. I ain't had no link yesterday, but I have a link today. I came back with the link in on stream y'all for y'all to be able to get up here and say what y'all gotta say. And then moving right along, because if we do go on the scenes and we do get to catch up with Mayor Johnson today, it's 8:50 now, so we still got time. You can, if we do get to catch up with them today, it won't be no link for the rest of the lives later on. So this link is for everybody that was asking for a link yesterday. I came through this morning with y'all and have a link for y'all to say whatever y'all want to say. You must check your links often, yes. And then another thing y'all gotta check too. It's a thing where you can lock your, and I don't even know. I ain't tried it, y'all. So I'm gonna tell you, it's a new app that they got out, y'all. It's supposed to be like a credit app. You can put your deed on there and it'll notify you and it'll put it's like a lifeline lock that like they gave you for your social security. Since a lot of people are getting their property stolen, they created another app, y'all, that you supposed to be able to put your deed on there and it'll lock your deed. If somebody try to file a quick deed against your property or something like that, it'll notify you and all this other stuff. And you can also do you can do proper paperwork through them to prevent it from happening and all this other stuff. I don't know if you, because I said I was gonna go in there and see what it is and what it here for, but I ain't did it, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So you could go in there and you can see what all you need to see, how you need to see it, and what it hit for, and what it gives, and all that extra stuff. Like they giving you the opportunity. So I said I was gonna see, but it notifies you just like LifeLock. If your social security number being used, if your deed come across, if somebody filed a quick deed, if somebody tried to say you sold your property and all that, it'll be a plaque on there until they can prove that you actually did it. Good morning, pretty eyes. How you
Good
doing, my
morning.
baby?
What's up? I fell asleep on you last night. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You wanted me to sit there, girl. I left and took my ass home, and I'm glad I left when I did because I was damn near. I had to end the live to turn on the music. They like, we wanted to see you get home safe. I had to end the live and turn on the music because I kept trying to doze off while I was driving.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I was like, you should just leave because she ain't here. Shame to tell you.
Right. Because now you told me to leave too.
Yeah, we just wanted to make sure you were good because them people are crazy. Um, Trying to make you guys the enemy and you're not. So
But that was bad because somebody put the time. I think 185 put the timestamp for you when it showed Sean got hit. They broke his flag and all that other stuff. I'm gonna clip that little part, that timestamp, and I'm gonna put it on Twitter, and I'm gonna tag Trump into it. Like y'all saying, defacing the flag and damaging the flag is a crime, but you got people up here at this ICE station doing all of this and attacking people for saying they proud to say that they from the USA.
right, no cops coming, nothing. Nobody would come. Bunch of bullshit. Bunch of bullshit. But yeah. All I was gonna say yesterday when that dude hit the panel or whatever, I was like, man, you're tripping if you think one side's better than the other. They work together against us. That's just what the government is
Right.
anymore. I don't have no faith in nobody.
Right.
Right? Until they get a poor person, a working poor, in that office, I ain't falling for nothing.
Girl, that's just like for the man that got up here and gonna try to tell me I should have been praising I should be happy that Carmela is running for president. I'm not voting for her. Like, no,
Me
the
neither.
whole time, what have you done? You've been silenced. You didn't even tell us nothing about you, what your intentions is, what your plan is. I'm seeing you as a sneaky person because everybody else I done seen them get out here and promote themselves. I ain't seen you do a candidate campaign or nothing. Now you think I'm gonna give you my vote? I bet not.
And she's still quiet. Like, why are you still quiet? This is your time. Like the stuff that everybody's against Trump for doing, you should be vocal about. Like preach to the freaking American public that's gonna vote you in. Are you mad? Or why is she not? Because Trump's getting rid of all the people that did vote for her. Uh, I'm just, I'm so confused. Yeah. Oh, it's just crazy to me. Like yesterday, that person when he came up and said, "Oh, yeah, the crime rate's down." Well, who are you listening to? Because not too long ago, about a week ago, there was 38 people that were shot dead. So where's the crime down? Where's it down? I don't.
And then we got smash and grabs. We got people
Yep.
losing their life. We got all type of stuff going on. You got a person that was beat just sitting on the bus stop, and he was 87 years old. You got a lady that was walking that was 50 something, and she was walking on her walking just because the person she walked past and the person that he was beefing with was out there. He opened fire, and she ended up losing her life behind that. So how is the crime rate down? But then you saying Chicago's becoming a safer place. But if it's becoming so safe, then why the hell is you walking around here with all them details? You got about 20 and 30 people assigned to you and your family a piece to keep y'all safe. But y'all ain't giving us no type of security. We can call for the police, but there's no guarantee that they gonna pull up.
Yep. Yep. They only pull up when they want to. They don't pull up for everything.
Right.
I mean, the government. Look who runs it. The government. So I mean, it just irritates me. It irritates me to no end. I'm like, man. Once people realize like they're the ones that we need to like fight against, they're the real people that we need to fight against, not each other. There is no. We shouldn't be about this black, white, Mexican, white. Because white people, yeah, they for the longest time they thought they were superior. We ain't fucking superior. Well, we ain't freaking superior. We're less than. You know what? If you really take away like the Latino part, if you have Mexican in you or Latin in you, that really we're the minority.
But then last night they gonna tell us that we stole the land from them. Like we didn't have Mexicans ever owned this land. Like I'm confused about that. I ain't never heard that a day in my life. I heard this about the blacks, the Indians and stuff. The land was stolen from them, or the
Yeah.
whites, or whatever. I ain't never heard them say this land was stolen from the Mexicans.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either. Like I've never heard of that. Were we once all together then? I mean, that's the only way I can think of it.
Well, if that's the
Because
case, then they gotta stop what they saying that we came from Africa. Yeah,
no,
the
yeah,
Mexicans came from Mexico, and the Indians came from wherever the hell they came from. You can't keep saying no shit like that, and then you say this land was stolen from y'all. Like we didn't have it. Then they talking about they populating faster than anybody, and sooner or later the whites gonna become the minorities. Okay, if the whites gonna become the minorities and the black gonna become the minorities, you think that we finna battle? Then they talking about we gonna get a Mexican president. Says who?
oh hell no.
Who's gonna vote for a Mexican president? Like, yeah, no, y'all better go to Mexico.
Yeah, yeah, right, Yaba. It's true. Division is the key. That's why this whole political thing, like this, since Charlie Kirk was assassinated, um, it's caused this. Oh, Trump always saying it's a leftist, whatever. It was one of his own that shot him. I mean, it happened here. That's all that lives here is conservatives, Trump supporters. So
Wait, who's one who owns that shot? Who?
the one that Charlie Kirk, that he was a MAGA support, the guy that shot him, they're trying to demonize it, saying, oh, well, he was in a gay relationship and the guy was trying to transition, all that stuff. Well, that guy had nothing to do with it. It was him, and he came from a MAGA family, so he used to be a MAGA supporter. And they're trying to say that no, he was leftist.
Oh.
Like they're really trying to cause this divide. It ever since he died, it's been nothing but a political ploy. Like, oh, feel bad for us because we keep on getting assassinated and all this other dumb stuff.
Right.
But and I hate to say this, Candace Owens, she's been on something. Like, she thinks that there's top people in other governments, around the world that are getting into our politics and stuff.
Well,
Basically, they're
last night,
funding
that's
it.
what people were saying on the scene. So it might not be so much of a big surprise.
Yep.
It might be people spinning the wheels, finna do some stuff that we need to be paying attention to and being focused on.
Yep. She keeps on saying it's Israel. It's Israel. It's Israel. It's Israel. And I'm like, oh, don't say that, because, Charlie was trying to come around, because I watched some of his videos. I never heard of him. I heard about it when it first happened because I live here. And
Right.
I was like, who is this person? I've never heard of him. Well, I'm not a Trump supporter, so of course I didn't hear of him. But I watched one of his last videos, and he was actually he was talking about how Israel is committing genocide, basically, for fighting Gaza. And so Candace Owens is on like something that bigger people across the country are in our politics and funding it.
Right.
So, and we already know that because look at Elon. Look at how he got his little hands in our government, I mean, he's even funding those dang trucks, those vans that were picking up the illegals.
Right.
So it's just weird to me. Like, stay out. Why are you guys all in our politics? Like, I've noticed that there's a lot of different countries that are always in our politics. Putin's in our politics. Iran's usually in our politics. Israel's the first time I've heard of that. But hey, she may be on to something there. I'm not going to be
Right.
They were calling him anti-Semitic just because he's talking about their government. He was like, I love Jewish people. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about their government, Like when people say F America, they're talking about our government. They really ain't talking about us.
So you believe that?
Well, no. No, I really think they hate us. I don't know what it is about us Americans, but they hate us.
I really think the Mexicans really do got it in their heart that they finna dominate. That they finna dominate our stuff.
They want to be like Christopher Columbus. Well, and I heard that, and I don't know how true this is. This could be just people just talking because they hate one so they the other. But I heard that the Democrats, the reason why they want they opened the borders was because they want to do away with white and black. They want to have just brown.
Yeah, because I told you I seen the sign just say brown equals something.
And it's like we're different for a reason. Like I don't understand why what's there to hate one side or the other. We're all human at the end of the day, but you're not gonna hate on my country. Like get off. Like I've been doing I've had a lot of illegals come through here, and most of them are pretty chill. They go to work, they stay in their house, but this is something new. Something new.
Right.
And I really think like we need to stop fighting each other, and
Right.
like the only way we're gonna get what we want and them stop dictating us is that we uproot the whole freaking government system and order new people in, and that's never going to happen.
Right.
Like, what, that's all that I'm saying is we're all different for a reason. Like, God made us in his image, so whatever image he was looking at, that day, he made us. Like, I don't see is that it is a division. I don't look at a black person and say, oh, they're better at this than me. Because if I don't apply myself, of course, anybody's going to be better at it than me. Not just black people, not just white people, I don't like that white people think that they're superior. I don't like that. I don't I never have liked that.
Right. I hear you. I'm in the store, girl.
Oh, what, 185. There's paid actors and agitators and stuff like that. There was Antifa out there. I ain't lying. There was some Antifa mofos out there. Those ones with the backpacks, like, you never can trust them because they're up to no good. Like, and if they have gloves on, like, Room Shaker knew what was up. She knew they were trying to start bullshit. Bull crap, bull stuff. I should say bull stuff. I love it when Room Shaker says that. Bull stuff. Yeah, they was getting pretty ugly. I mean, I don't understand how you can sit there on a country and one of, the person that was born here, um, you say you get mad because he's proud. He's a proud American. Like, dude, he's there. You're the only reason why you think you're big and bad is because you got 20 of you, and he's only one. And he stood there for a long time. I gave him credit, shoot, but he should have stood his ground the whole time, even when they took his flag. He tried to. He tried to. But when they came out, I think they scared him because they were coming full on with the rated gear and stuff. That's funny, but yeah. And then at the night, I couldn't believe that they were still there, like throwing stuff. I mean, not throwing stuff, but they were looking into the gate, yelling. Still, it's like, dang, it's 1 o'clock. I seen him leave out. When they came out and grabbed that one dude in the middle of the street, that's when he left. Right then. Yeah, he left and came back. Like, I think he probably went to that place that they were all talking about, that raid, and came back, and he was just sitting there, and then I started seeing people just like gathering all around him. They started pushing him, and I was like, oh, hell no. And then that's when Room Shaker noticed, and then after they grabbed his flag and she got that call, they came out rushing and they grabbed the other dude, and he just left. He never came back.
Okay, I'm back, girl. What you say? I'm sorry.
Oh, we were talking about the guy that the guy with the flag.
Oh,
We were talking about when he left, or what did you call it? When I seen him leave.
okay, y'all. I'm doing everything we need to do. I stopped at the store. Um, I got me my banana because I didn't do them yesterday. Mm-hmm. I need to find somebody that got some steps.
So you going up to the mayor's house or governor's?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta go back in there.
Uh-oh. She must have forgot something or left something. Oh, I think somebody hit the link. But anyways, yeah. It was pretty crazy last night. That was I guess it was no crazier than the night before. The night before was crazy too. Yeah, just getting arrested at a protest. Like what's so fun in that? I mean, but I think he's the same guy that was like sitting down and they came up and they grabbed him like behind his neck, on the backside of his neck. And I don't know. It was crazy. Like that's what Room Shaker was saying. Like, I mean, you guys can't even preach peaceful protest. You're sitting here protesting. Yeah, I mean, what happened to like, just sitting there chatting, whatever. You don't have to fight each other because they were looking for a fight anyways. They tried to fight with her the night before. I mean, shoot. Like, you're not going to bully somebody. I mean,
Okay, y'all. Oh, 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 baby.
but he did stand tall, man. He was a proud boy, man. Till they took his flag, and then they took his hope.
I wanted because see when they went to Mayor Lightfoot house, she had the police get them off her property. I wonder how Mayor Johnson gonna feel about people coming to his house.
And here they passed a law because we were doing, we were going to politicians' house to protest, like you're supposed to, right?
Right.
Well, they stopped that because you got, the agitators, the ones that are paid to cause a scene. So they stopped doing that. So now you have to go to like the government building or whatever, here where they pass the laws and stuff. And it's like, well, if they're not in session, they're not going to hear shit in here.
Right.
They're not going to hear crap. They're just going to, I mean, we'll be talking to nobody because usually protests, I mean, they walk all like the whole block around the Capitol and that's it. Like, and 9 times out of 10, it starts after everybody's off work.
Right. So how y'all feeling today? What y'all want to do for the day?
I know I'm watching football. I'm watching
You watching
football.
football.
Yeah, my game's on tonight. But other than that, I'm
I'm not
nothing.
setting no appointment to see no public official. It ain't that serious. Like either you gonna be willing to talk to me, being a citizen, appointment. You might when people feel like you want to talk to them about something I want to talk about, they ain't bored you.
Right? They ain't gonna like give up a time slot for you to talk to them. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They got. Yeah, we get a little feisty over here.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget all the ones that's from the White House.
When it comes to like protesting, man, they get buck wild. I'm telling you what, they don't care. I mean, during George Floyd, everybody was. There was so much crap. I don't know how many police cars got turned over and burned here. Like,
When you think police cars get turned off and burned at?
not. I mean, this was when George Floyd happened. The protests happened here, just like the King's Day or whatever it's called. That protest was ended up being
No
really bad. Some
kidding.
guy got shot. Some regular person got shot because some dude decided to open carry an AR-15, and some other guy seen him and was trying to save the crowd, even though the dude never raised the gun, never pointed it at anybody. All he was doing was opening carry, But yeah, so they it kind of did away with the protests here because we get too crazy.
Okay.
Especially that whole January 6th too, because like I said, I live where there's a bunch of Trump supporters, sadly.
What's on y'all agenda for the day? How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling all right. How you feeling?
What
That's
time? What time football start?
it don't start till tonight, so I have all day
Okay.
to chill and do nothing.
Okay. So y'all can everybody else share got this live. Them videos got 4,000 views.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, NFL
Mm.
all over the country as well. Yep, state by state. We all have our different little nuances in them. That's for sure.
Who supposed to be performing?
Performing. What?
Well, where that came from? Who supposed to be someone?
Who's supposed to be playing?
Yeah.
Oh, my team against the Giants.
Okay. Who your team? The Steelers?
No, we're playing the Giants.
I know. I said who your team? The
Oh, my
Pittsburgh.
team's the Chiefs.
Oh.
Hey, D-Ham.
Good morning to him.
Yolanda Adams and cleaning these floors. Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm cleaning the house too. Cleaning the house and probably be watching Room Shaker.
Okay, so how y'all feel about they saying that a lot of people losing their job?
What people? What the ones that are being deported or what?
Mm.
I'm trying to find out. Like I'm not too sure about that. Like I thought there was too many jobs. What happened to that scenario? Now people are losing their job. Oh, people losing their jobs about the whole political thing or what? Because that's crazy too. I don't understand how you can't have a different opinion of somebody and they're
All I
all
know
of
is
a
that they
sudden
keep bringing
doxing
up the
you.
people. All I know is they keep bringing up the people gonna see what it is when people ain't got no job. And I was like, who losing their job? Target laid people off because people pulled the scam with that money they was giving because they was giving you 2,500 towards 2,500 to work towards your job and stuff like that.
Huh.
And here's the loophole that one employee found out and told the other employees about it and charged them a little extra to help them out. That they can fix the paperwork where you only had to pay $50 back. And once they did it, Target fired all them for being dishonest. Because they said that's like stealing from the company. So,
Wow.
hmm
That's a lot of stuff.
why? But if your job is begging you, well, they'll give you $25 for your medical,
Uh-huh.
2,500 for your medical, or to do whatever you need to do with it. They gonna back you and pay for it and let you get it up front. If you're gonna get it, why wouldn't you not pay them back? If some jobs don't give a damn whether you keep your medical intact or not, they ain't gonna lend you nothing.
Right. Right. And
So yeah.
I think medical should be cheaper than what it is. But I mean, but I understand some people are, man, they're hard up for money and they do that stuff, man. But at least give it back. You know, your job is at least helping you out. You know, I don't know. That's a good question. That is a good question.
So that's what I'm saying. Trump taking jobs away from us. I heard he fired people in the federal building and he fired people everywhere. But I don't work in there in one of them fields, so why would I say he's taking jobs away from us? What job did he take from me?
Yeah, right. Like that's what I'm trying to think. I'm like, well, what job am I not doing that they can do? I just I don't understand. But hey, we got hardworking Americans losing their job just for an opinion. So I mean, am I supposed to? What are they?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna go back to those fields. Like I think that's why he realized, like, oh, if the company's gonna hire foreigners to come over and work, they have to pay $100,000. That way, they don't get overzealous over it, bringing too
Mm-hmm.
many people over. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, but you're telling him to get out at the same time. You're like, no, you can bring that back in for a price. Isn't that? Never mind. Let me shut up. I was gonna say, isn't that almost like slavery in a way?
It is.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It is. That's what I said. He's saying what we weren't willing to do, and he's saying that these people were, and he wanted that in men, but now that he getting backlash from the people about them getting treated better than us,
Mm-hmm.
he's trying to figure out another way to do it. Well, we gotta let them over here because they paying us $100,000, and probably ain't gonna be paying half of that.
Right, right. I didn't understand that whole scenario. I'm like, first you're telling them they got to get out, and you're telling ICE to go full force, to clean up the streets, whatever. But yet then you're saying, oh, well, no, you can keep them if you pay the 100K. You just can't go. You can't hire too many or whatever. Yaba wants to know what you eating.
I don't care. I read that and didn't respond.
No,
That's probably from weird. Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how they think they're taking our jobs and whatever.
See him saying
Is
black and
the
pretty
way
ass.
I look at it, they did jobs that none of us wanted to do. That's the way I looked at it.
Right.
I know
Cause
I don't
one,
want to sit in the hot sun at a weed factory or something, like out there clipping trees all day. No, I don't want to do that.
mm-hmm.
There's some people that might, but I don't. I'm not. No. No.
Cause everybody ain't gonna work in a warehouse.
No. Because
Everybody
warehouse,
ain't gonna
man, they
clean no
tear your back
toilet.
up and everything. Oh, I did that too.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. Only thing good about a warehouse job is they actually pay you good money, but that's no, they pay you for the pain you're going to be in for the rest of your life after that job. That's what they
Mm-hmm. Right.
like. And like have these fast food restaurants. Like, who wants to work in fast food? I mean, just I see them doing jobs that we don't do. Like they're better at, I
Right.
guess, in my opinion. So, but at the same time, like they can't be coming over here just like taking benefits that you know that Americans can't even get, even when they're down and out. Like that's not fair. You
But you
can't.
know what I do say about the Mexicans, and I can't knock them for it. The Mexicans actually do stick together.
Yes,
If
they
you
do.
just see one of them on the job site, they all will walk off.
Yep. And they all, most of them freaking only need one house together. They all
Mm-hmm.
live together because they're sending, they're stocking up money to send over to their other family in Mexico, or
Mm-hmm.
wherever. That's really why they come over here to work. Like, I don't know why you would be taking their jobs taking them out of their jobs if you're just gonna just charge the people 100K
That's
then.
why they be paying people to send them money orders and stuff for them off. But they be saying
Yep.
that's illegal. But shit, who gives a damn?
Yep. I had some neighbors, man. That's what they did every payday. Every payday they were getting money to send over to their family. Because
Mm-hmm.
they said that there's no jobs in Mexico. Like, Mexico doesn't give a damn. The ones that I knew from Mexico. They just said there's no jobs in Mexico. That's why they come over here and send all their money back.
Right.
I mean, unless they're working for the cartel and they didn't want to do that, they wanted to actually work legally, not illegal, and I respect that. But at the same time, like there's got to be an easier way. Like, where's the work visas? Why weren't they giving out work visas and stuff? Because that's got to be hard, having to constantly look over your back while you're trying to pay bills. Pay for your family to live. That too, I couldn't live that life either. I'm just a people person. I really think, like, if we didn't have the government toys that we've been sucked into, I don't, because when people went down when uh Biden was in office, they said that the borders weren't filling up like Trump was saying. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. Yeah, they're all over. They were all over. Yeah, just something doesn't add up. 185. I really don't like. Maybe they're shipping them somewhere else. Maybe for more jobs. See, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, no, yeah, the borders, like, in 2020 when Trump was saying, "Oh, they're leaving the borders open for everybody to come over here." A lot of YouTubers would go and they would film themselves all day walking that border, and never they were like, "Where's all the people coming from?" But then you got Texans agreeing with it, like their borders were outrun with migrants and stuff. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the part that I have an issue with. Like, you're taking money and benefits away from other people, but at the same time, like, you're doing the jobs that you're doing that nobody else does. Like, we don't care about that. But the taxpayer citizens money, yes, we got a problem with that. Like, if you're not going to give home first, look at all the homeless people. Look at all the vets, That breaks my heart. And then you got politicians going on national network news saying, just do away with them all, basically, take them out. And then right after that, they had a homeless encampment mass shooting. Like, it's just crazy. Like, they know what they say. They get to the weak-minded people in those press releases and stuff. She must be cooking or washing her car. No, it sounds like she's cooking. But yeah, I
I'm
just
sure
it
you
don't make
know, but
sense
y'all
to me.
look at
A
them.
lot
I'm
of it
sure you
don't.
know.
What, room shaker? Oh, she didn't. But yeah, so I just, man, I don't know what to believe anymore. Like, unless I see it, I believe it. Until then, I don't believe any of them. Put them on buses and just sent them to those major cities we haven't even talked about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, look at all the people, yeah, homeless people or people addicted to drugs, like come on, like they're not all mentally ill like some people claim to say. You know, some people just end up homeless because either they couldn't pay rent or whatever, and you got this law where they could just kick you out. They don't have to wait 30 days anymore, until you find a new place. They just kick you out. So, hey, Miss Paulette, and all these sanctuary cities, I just, yeah, mm. It's only a sanctuary city until, big brother government gets involved. It's all political ploy. They were like, "Hey, come into over here," and then so the other side, because they all work together. They don't work for it. They say they're working for us or trying to make America great. No, they work for each other. Like one side is not better than the other side, in my book. Right? They hurry up and send it home is what they do with it. They hurry up and send it home.
Thank you. I told y'all I had to vacuum that water up. That I got the ice in here yesterday.
Oh yeah.
So I just did that. So my flow won't be moist. Mm, mm. It's bad when it's boring in this goddamn city and ain't nothing to do. Mm. So now you out here figuring out what you want to get into. What you want to talk about? I can join the conversation now.
Oh, we're just talking about the one side's not better than the other, and all them coming over for taxpayers' money and spending it, getting doing what they do.
Mm.
But yeah, that I'd like to see if they clean up freaking the homeless first, get them settled. And I don't mean clean them up how politicians want to clean them up. What I'm saying is get them in places that they need to go and stuff. Like, man, our money could be better spent elsewhere, on our own people. I mean, our own, not to be rude, but us first. Then we can
I'm gonna
help.
be honest. The homeless don't and they ain't got no value with them. Because for one, you're gonna have to see how they gonna wash their ass to work the job.
Hmm.
You're gonna have to make sure they ain't got no mental problem. It's gonna be too much for them to invest in them. So at this point, I'm just gonna be honest. I think they counting them out.
They already said that they were talking about people going and executing them basically,
Hmm.
and it breaks my heart because some of them fought for our country, and anyways,
But
but
some of these
yeah,
people choosing to be out there. I ain't gonna lie, cause I listened to
yeah,
them when the news started telling them that because they was cleaning the camps up here, the homeless camps up here too,
uh-huh.
and the news started telling them that they can go to a shelter or they can go into a home and stuff. And they were saying no, because if they go in there, they gonna make them take their drug programs. And they said that they didn't want to take the drug program, so that's why they ain't going. So if you choosing this lifestyle, and then they say they don't want to go by the rules and the regulations that come with a shelter, like at shelters,
Mhm.
if you ain't working a job, you got to be in there at a certain time.
Yeah,
Some shelters will let you be around there all day, and some shelters will make you leave. Then they give you tours and stuff. If you not wanting to go with that, like that's the process of being in somebody else.
uh,
So
yeah, I
the
get that.
fact that they complain about stuff that they need because they don't want to do it because you're not allowed to be an addict or have a drug addiction and be on their property, and they feel like as long as you keep that habit, you ain't gonna change. Like I agree with them. I wouldn't support your habit either, but if you want to live a better life, I can help you
Right,
there.
right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't force anybody because nobody's going to do what they don't want to do. But I mean, the ones that do want the help, why not help them? You know, because they say they can't find jobs, and but it's because they don't want the jobs that nobody wants. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to work those kind of jobs. That's what it is. Reason why, some of them don't want to work because they don't want to work those kind of jobs.
For real, I ain't working on jobs that require hard labor.
Right. Like, and you're only paying me minimum?
Right.
Nope, not me. You're not going to pay me $8.25 an hour to bust my back. No way. I don't know. It's just the whole political world is just crazy. We're just a bunch of experiments for them to try out. I guess I don't know because it's weird. It's getting really weird now. I mean, them fighting back and forth is not helping us at all. So they're just to distract us on whatever they're doing, Jimmy Kimmel, yeah, isn't that crazy for a joke? It wasn't even that bad. It wasn't even that, like, I could understand if it was Jimmy Kimmel's a late night show host. He made a comment about Charlie Kirk and how Donald Trump was taking his assassination. He was talking about, oh yeah, it took us 150 years to do construction. He's like, oh yeah, manga's in its fourth stage of grief, construction. Like, that's how bad, because they all say, oh, we're so devastated about his loss and, all that stuff. Well, Jimmy Kimmel just made some joke about that and they fired him. Donald Trump told him, get him off there. I don't like his comments towards me. So now it's a crime to give Donald Trump criticism. We voted you in there, not me, but the people voted you in there. Hello, they should be able to criticize what you're doing. That we should be able to say, oh no, this is not what we asked for. But no, he's crying about it. Oh well, he got taken out because he was telling the truth. No, to some people he was preaching hate. Let's be honest. You're telling a person that they're less than because you're gonna look at a black pilot and say, oh, I hope he's qualified because of DEI. That's not what DEI stands for, you lunatic. Like, he did preach some hate. Like, I'm sorry, he did. He didn't deserve to die, but at the same time, he was preaching hate. That's my take. I've watched all his videos. I've tried to understand, and I'm like, no, people are gonna take that wrong. Period. Like, that is not what DEI stands for. You're not gonna look at
what do DEI stand for? Because I'm confused.
So DEI stands for, like, okay, say there's a white person and there's a black person, and they go in for a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're both qualified, the black person's qualified, but the white person's a little, underqualified, right? They'll take the white person rather than the black person, and that's DEI is not. No, you're gonna take the black person that has the qualifications over that white person.
Right.
You're going to stop discriminating because they're a skin tone. No, you're not doing that. That's what DEI stands for. And when Trump did away with that, because they think, so basically the ones that are qualified, they're still getting turned away. And no, Trump and his MAGA people think that no, you have to meet a quota. You have to meet a quota of how many black people you want to hire and how many white people you want to hire and stuff like that. No, it was strictly because they were passing up qualified people of color, any of them, religion, anything, they were passing them up for a white person. And that's what DEI was for.
Okay.
It's to stop
Okay.
discrimination.
Let's
Yeah.
do that one.
Yeah. And that's why Trump did away with it, because he feels like jobs should be able to discriminate, I guess. Whatever. So Charlie Kirk said if there was a black pilot, he would ask himself, he would sit there and go, "Gall, is he qualified?" Because he thought DEI was meaning that they just took anybody in and not be qualified. No, it's the opposite. It's to make sure that you're not turning them away because they are qualified. And I mean, once they start bringing religion in with church, there's no church and state. They need to stop doing that, and they're trying to do that too. Like, you have to be a certain religion just to.
Okay. I just told you that. Leave that alone.
No, I'm saying no. I'm talking about how
I
it
know
used to.
I'm telling you to leave the conversation alone. You
No,
interfering in what
I'm
I'm talking
talking about
about.
a totally
God,
different.
be quiet.
Okay,
Damn,
I'll
be
shut up.
quiet. Just stop talking.
Shut up. Okay.
Right. Shit, I'm trying to be nosy.
Oh, my bad.
I just said, hold on, leave it alone.
My
Can't
bad.
even hear him.
I didn't know.
It's some more black people pulling out here, so we got black people start pulling up out here, and they got their cameras out and everything. So I was trying to find out some information.
They start early down there. Wow. Okay, if you're down there, I'm gonna get down.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm being nosy right now because there's a lot of people pulling up here. They trying to help them out. They moving the tables and stuff. They putting up signs. I'm trying to be nosy. I was like, hold on. There's a black man out here.
Okay. I'll get down so we can be nosy.
Thank you. We'll get back to this. Yeah, he a black little muscle man. Like, come here, let me flirt with you. Let me flirt for a minute. Let me know. I don't know if I want to do y'all visuals yet and stuff like that, but I want to see. It says those that rule by fear are cowards. Who rule by fear? It says ICE is not wanted in our hood. Y'all ain't wanted in our hood either, but let's see what it gives today. Ella, you good, girl? Yeah, baby, move that stuff. Let me see. You got your phone sitting up on the ground. Your phone gonna get hot as hell. Oh, a band came through here and told them they had to move because they was blocking their driveway. So they moving that confession stand. I don't see the milk yet, so hopefully they didn't bring that milk out here today. That's some weird ass shit right there. Now, what I was saying is, what's the name of your channel? 40's Best? Oh, okay. The name of his channel was 40 Best, y'all. He out here filming. But he don't sound like he black. He sound like he Mexican or something. What y'all need a permit for? They trying to get a permit and shit? A permit for what? I ain't giving y'all nosy ass no visual today. Y'all just gonna be listening. I'm just playing. I gotta go on here and turn the car back on so I can let y'all charge up. LOL room shake away. I'm trying to wait. What's sincere at? Because I can end this live and come in on a regular live. But I want everybody that was asking me for the link to say what they got to say before I make the link disappear. I'm trying to accommodate y'all and hear all y'all out because I really ain't got enough time on my hand. The name of his channel was 40 and Best, 40 and something. I don't know. A permit to film. A permit to film? You don't need no damn permit to film. It's free. The hell? You said you're trying to get a permit to film? What? You need a permit to film? I said you said you need a permit to film?
No, I was saying that I'm going to try and get a permit. The village is closed. I'm going to try and get a permit for the village. You don't need a permit to protest against rising events.
Right.
But just out of an abundance of caution and due diligence, I want to try and get the village to go through their system anyway. We have to stay off of that pavement. That is theirs. The area in front of the entrance you can be on, but otherwise you want to be just on the sidewalk.
Right. So, okay, like yesterday, for the last 2 days, it's been kind of violent. Is there any way we could keep it peaceful where nobody get attacked?
Best, but the thing that would help the best is if we do get the Broadview police to participate as peacekeepers. If we do get the permit, hopefully we can keep people who are clearly just causing problems. If the police that are on our side or aligned with keeping this community safe as opposed to endangering it, the local police who aren't aligned with this is, an out-of-state group.
Right.
They might be able to help diffuse some of the chaos. It may not work out, but even if it doesn't,
because I called them twice because the night before a protester slashed my tire.
Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna happen.
Right, and then the other day it was a white dude out here with the American
tires already.
Yeah, I got it the next morning. So then yesterday
it haven't been helpful at all.
Huh?
They haven't been helpful at all.
No, he was like, "This is ICE territory. They ain't assisting ICE or helping ICE." So they was like, "They don't come over here."
Doesn't matter. ICE doesn't have territory. This is a village, and it's the village's.
Right, because the dude had the flag yesterday. They broke his flag. They threw water on him, spit on him, and was chasing him around, telling him they was gonna beat him up.
We can't stop that.
Right.
Ideally, we don't need. That doesn't help us at all.
Right. That's what a lot of other people were saying. I'm like, some of y'all peaceful, and some of y'all ain't.
Some people just want to make a scene. I don't understand why people want to make the wrong scene.
Right.
But all we can do is try. Hopefully, it's funny when people come to other people's peaceful situations, cause problems, and then don't help out and leave.
I think the agitators be the ones that come over here with the mask. Like they come to kick up a balance because they was tearing the stuff down. They was playing with their water system and all type of stuff yesterday, tearing up the buildings, trying to set the tope on inside of there on fire. And I'm like, so did y'all come? Yeah.
We're gonna try and make sure there's nothing flammable and no glass. Glass bottles, and hand sanitizer. That's a big problem because you can they'll claim that that's a bomb.
Okay.
So we have to make sure that there's no glass bottles with hand sanitizer because they'll act like that's a major issue.
Okay, well, I wish y'all well, and I hope it become a peaceful event. I cover it on my YouTube channel.
Oh, cool.
So I would love to see y'all because I was like, instead of damaging the property,
take more videos. Whatever you feel is good to publish.
I publish everything. Okay.
Don't have to put my name on anything.
I ain't, because they was doxing. They doxing. That's why they taking pictures of tags and stuff to dox people information. So you want to be careful of that as well.
Right. Well, if you need anything, let me know. I'll go buy food for anybody who needs food to be here. But otherwise, I'll just hang out and see how I can help.
All right. Thank you. I like your accent. Where you from? You from the where? Well, it sounds like what I'm talking about. Where you get the accent from? Oh, okay. So Cuban, Mexican. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Is they legal? No, I'm talking about is the people that they taking legal? Oh, okay. That's what I was asking. Right. Come and hunt you too. That's true. Let's go. Now I like the Lock Keys and I like y'all, man. Look, y'all be trying to be on. Right. Hey man, see they don't know that. Some of us was people before we even crossed over, even considered joining the Navy. Let's go. Amen. Absolutely. So are they allowed to call y'all and talk to y'all and make sure y'all straight? When they get detained, is they allowed to get calls like regular prisoners do? Wait, we can make calls in county? I ain't been to the county in so long, but when I went in there, they gave me a call. So oh, okay. I was just gonna say it's been years for me. Right. Let's go. You know what I mean? I do the time back and forward, but kids too, you know. Well, with that notion, I'm gonna tell you what I tell any men that want to see their kids and be a part of their kids' life, take it to court. Because you got rights. I applaud you. I applaud any man that takes the effort to get in their kids' life because it be bad. I give all of us that. I took anger management 10 times. Let's go. Right. What's gonna happen tomorrow if your man go to work? Hey, guess what? They take their tools, they take their equipment, and you don't got kids, you don't got that. Let's talk about the father. You know, waitress in our little restaurant. Right. Criminal fuckers, like, what? Right. Let's go. So do you kind of believe instead of ICE focusing on your people, they should the National Guard should focus on the city as a whole? I believe they gotta send off. It's just federal. I'm a 44, man. Let's go. I like these people. I don't know if he's on YouTube. No, he's on Facebook, y'all. I'm trying to be nosy and find his. He's not on YouTube. He's on Facebook. That's what I asked him. I'm getting y'all details. Listen to the conversations. Chicago think everybody needs anger management. We don't need no damn anger management. They give everybody anger management. That's like they national anthem. You need anger management. A psyche valve. I'm trying to let the phone get a little more juice and give everybody the opportunity to call in. But if y'all ready for me to turn on y'all visual, I can turn on y'all visual and end this one. But people was asking for the link, so I wanted to give y'all the opportunity to use the stream y'all link before I put up y'all regular live, and then y'all won't be able to call in. So I was trying to be fair about it. But I might just go on here because I know y'all knows y'all want to see. Y'all don't want to hear. Y'all want to see. I know. And I'm trying to give y'all that, but I'm trying to give other people the opportunity to actually get on here and use the link so they won't come in here like Room Shaker. Forget this. Drop the link. Drop the link. So now I tried to do a stream y'all live. But it's only 4 people out. Well, 5 including me. It's only 5 people out here. So if they don't hurry up and get the link, we've been going for 3 hours and 23 minutes. I'll take it down. I'm trying to give everybody the opportunity that want to use the link. Like Sincere wanted the link. I don't know where she is, but I think she should be up. She wanted the link and a couple other people wanted the link. So I wanted to be fair and give them the opportunity to come up here and speak. Oh, look at the doggy. That's a beauty.
No. Hey.
I appreciate you for letting me. Yep. You good, boo. You good. Room Shaker, major salute on what you out here doing and covering. Thank you, E-Money, baby. You have a pleasant vocal. How old is he?
Know that we're talking.
You forgot you had him? Right. Thanks. Right.
He's doing on here.
Film it for my YouTube channel. H.L.I.C. Room Shaker. Uh, okay. Okay. I think if we could get more of the people active like Inglewood and areas like that, that the hood pulled together and uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Let's go. That's a pretty car. Right. Okay, for the ones that want their busy room now, let me see if I got enough percent. Y'all at 52%, so I'm gonna be able to give y'all visual. If y'all want to leave this live, I'll leave this live running for a little bit longer for people that want to hit the stream yard and get up here and talk to us. And then I'll do the other live for y'all that want to see. Okay? Is that a deal? I'm gonna set it up now. So this is good. Okay, y'all. Y'all ready for y'all live? Y'all want me to turn y'all live on? Mm. Oh dang, I was still watching ODS. Ness went live, Pastor went live. Who else? This is Mike Huckabee. This is nonsense. Democrats should be thanking Trump for this. Oh wow. Chicago live, thousands. Hold on, what does it say? Hold on. It says Chicago. Dang, it's going down. Thousand gathered to honor Charles Kirk and memorial service. Um, hold on, y'all. I'm going through my Trump heads to Arizona for Charles Kirk Memorial. Let's go. Nuisance ton ice at the mass ban. What are they afraid of? It ain't like enforcement officers from covering their faces in the field. Okay, we ain't gonna listen to that. Um, just junk. Okay. Okay, well, let me come on. Let me get y'all stuff, y'all. Let me set it up for y'all. Y'all spoil. Oh, it's black people coming through. Let's go, black. Okay, y'all. Not for kids. Y'all live is now up and running. The people over here will hate me. Baby, LOL. I love the sign. I need that F Trump flag. You so silly. Okay, y'all live that y'all asked for with y'all visuals up on the board. I got me some. Ooh, I got me some. Ice. He wanna walk. Who let the dogs out? Y'all other live is on the board with y'all visual. Y'all gotta go to it. While y'all sitting over here, y'all better get over there. Get over there in y'all live. Oh, it's two people over here. Okay, y'all. Thank you for y'all. Y'all already installed the lights. He walking the dog. It seems like it's gonna be hot out here, so in a minute I'm gonna make sure I turn the air on. And then I'll let this run for a while till the people that wanted the link get to see the link. If they don't come, I'm gonna end this live because they don't need me letting my phones go dead. Let me turn this car on so I can let y'all charge. And let me turn this radio off because I don't want to hear that shit. That bath got me smell. That dove got me feeling so fresh and relaxed. Hey, Priya. Hey, Mary. And mine. Okay. I got everything in the charger. I guess we can sit here and do air for now. So we ain't got to be too hot. Go ahead and let the air get right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's fire out. He's going to say he's going to get a permit. 185. You said that man wanted to get a permit. So he can do what? Mm. I'm glad I let my window up because as soon as I let the window up, it's bees out here. Y'all watching, that's the only people out here so far. The confession stand. The police out here too. They worry about younger. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can feel, from back. Mm-hmm. So, from inside.
Oh, you hate on me? Copy that. Oh, you don't like me? Copy that. I got your attention.